Lord Lastcody. How's it going? Oh shit, B-Chan's in the bracket? Huge if true. Everyone's coming out. How's it going, y'all? Hope you're all having a good one. Choo-Choo, have you entered one of these? You are in it tonight. Have you entered before? I'm horribly sorry if I just forgot. I have the memory of a goldfish. You tried to enter the beginner one? Ah, sorry that didn't work out. Well, I hope you have fun tonight. Should be a good time. Oh no. It's a shame. Alright, Choo-Choo, I got 2 questions to help me remember whomst you are. A, who do you play? And B, what's your favorite fighting game? You too, Lastcody. Same 2 questions. Who do you play and what's your favorite fighting game? May and Exerd. Hot and probably plus R. Cool, we got some Guilty Gear fans tonight. I'm slowly making a big stream playlist. How's it going, see you now, Power Orange? Hope you're doing good. That's awesome, Choo-Choo. I'm happy to hear it. It's interesting, right? Because plus R does have this reputation still of being super hard. No, I actually don't use Spotify. I use YouTube Music. I've used it forever, and I'm just old. Because I used to use Google Play Music, which was great. It was actually like a super good service. And then when they lumped it into YouTube Music, it's so much worse now, and my life is slightly worse as a result. But I still use it. But I'm slowly making a playlist of things that I'm pretty sure won't get DMCA'd. Red sun over paradise. Awesome to see that there's a lot of people in the bracket. Always makes me happy. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. You've had negative sleep. I actually, dude, believe it or not, this is very rare for me. I slept great and I woke up at like 7 a.m. I woke up early and just hunted. I'm like chilling. It's one of those rare days. What's good, Moose? I always say Tuesday. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The reptile's tail rips from his back. Crisp and sad. Oh shit, I never thought of that before. Hey, taking some crisp damage then, isn't they? I was just talking to my friend about MGR. I love MGR so much from like so many angles. It's really interesting. It's like seriously, I think one of the most interesting video games that anybody's ever made. I feel like I could dissect that thing for hours. There's no crisp protection in this game now, is there? Nothing to shield my crisps. No Ryan tonight, everybody, which means we're back to being super unprofessional. I hope you're okay with me being largely unhelpful and just hooting and hollering. We're all here to just hang out. They're just gonna sit here and go, only love is with us now, something warm and pure. Noiscin. Noiscin, I saw you're in the bracket. Did something change? Dude, you're in the bracket. And your first opponent, you're gonna hit B-Chan with the Justice, the Thunder from Down Under. B-Chan never did nothing wrong. She just likes Waku Waku 7. Trend's changing that. Rigged! The bracket's rigged! Oh my god, that would be AU to Colombia. Dude, I was getting it with Phantom Nukes and I'm in fucking New Jersey. Refresh bracket? Okay. What's good, Sunday afternoon? Dude, Sunday afternoon, we got you and we got Wednesday, dude. We're equipped. I got it, Ricken. Now you look silly, don't they? Or don't you? Well, there's the bracket. No problems here, officer. Alright, now it's Kokuusho versus B-Chan round 1. And the Thunder in the Land Down Under is fighting Ron K first round. I wonder where he's at. Good ping. Alright. Bracket should be final, I think. You're not playing tonight, Orange? Why not? Ah. Dude, earlier, when I first started working from home, I got major hand problems. I had to really take a break from video games for like 5 days or so. And I actually had to take off work. But I like jury-rigged like a hand wrap. Honestly, I took some bubble wrap and just like wrapped it around my hand really tight and then taped it. And like that helped a lot. I don't know if I recommend that. I'm not a doctor, but it did help me. Been kind of sus for weeks. Don't hesitate to go to a doctor if you can, man. Gotta look that. You got legit braces? Okay, that should help a lot. But Orange, what does this have to do with your teeth? By the way, people who slipped by last time, thanks for the big follows. Surferosa 420, Skello Minion, Bovie Burger, Techni, and Dolphin Boy Boy.
Oh yeah.
And the big follow from B-Chan Senpai. I'm honored. Hope you're doing good, B-Chan. Hope you're having a good one. There's I don't know if anyone, I'm sure a lot of you are also like this, but I have a lot of characters in terms of I do voices. That guy isn't necessarily just the Swedish furry. He comes out every once in a while. I've got just like a little rotation of like 5 or 6 characters that I go between. All your points are on Ricken? Hell yeah. Ricken! 4 people out of 22 haven't checked in. Have you pinged them? That's nice. Yeah, Ricken was like the one person when I was going through the bracket, and I was like, Ricken, I'm not gonna lie, I don't, I think you'll eat people alive. Orange! Alright, that's your one. Alright, everyone gets one. Damn it! Y'all are exposing me. Orange, see what you did? Now she knows about the other 49. This is on you. Everyone make sure you check in. That was good, chat. I can't see you. My mic was in the way. Where did you even get that emote from? That's an Eris emote? Since when? You haven't played in a tournament since December 2019. Well, welcome, Ron K. Hope you're doing good. Dolce's had this tunnel. This is her, so, some of you may know, if you know the Dolce lore and you keep updated, that Dolce just got spayed last Thursday. So she's on, oh, wait, am I? Yeah, I'm coming through. Whatchamacallit? Dolce is in recovery, so she's in jail, unfortunately. She's gotta be locked up. And I have to give her a tunnel instead of her little house, so she can't jump on things, because then she could, like, agitate the scar. So she's chilling, she's doing great. Hope everyone is having a great day. If you're down to watch some good-ass Guilty Gear. We do have a guest commentator tonight. Does anyone in chat know where this song is from? If you do, you will win 1 point of affection from me, which I'll have you know is very valuable. Everyone stop talking or my chat just break? Scared. Okay, no, we're working. Gab's ready to play as Axel. The song is from Hat in Time, which is a good game if you haven't played it. What's good, Miss Spook? The song is about to end. That is spoil it. Hello, Dolce. Sing along if you know the words. Ooh, wow, people are already in my lobby? Alright. Wow, never stepping out of line. Ooh, I should open up the stream control, shouldn't I? I'm a professional. Blood and sweat is the real cause. Thinking says the truth is lost. This is the theme of May players. Whenever Geb goes into a match, this is playing in real life. All right. Let's go to something a little more chill here while we get started. We're getting a little too, y'all are getting too riled up by the song. Let your country control your soul. Let your country control. Whoa, Dolce's popping off. Really? Wait. Oh, is my chat not here? Oh no! 1 sec. Yeah, there it is. Sorry about that. Bam. Bam. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our usual big chillin' music going. Oh god, that's a little too loud to be chillin'. Do you like that? Wonderful. Whatchamacallit? You didn't miss the weekly. It's starting like right now. All right. Roberto, aka Snow Monkey Funky, are you with me? Are you on the line?
Check 1, 2. Is this thing on?
All right, everybody. Is Rob too loud or sounding about right? What do you think?
Yeah, I know. We had some alleged scuffage last stream. Oh, okay. I'm seeing that.
Everyone says you're loud as shit. Good job, Rob.
I'll whisper for now.
Okay. The Rob Asmer stream. All right, give me 1 second, chat room, just to turn this down a little bit.
Power Orange, that is physically impossible.
Okay, wait. Stop talking. You're still too loud. Shut up. How do I turn you down in this thing? Dane. Did he move the setting? Am I high? There you go. Okay. All right, say words now, Rob.
Words now, Rob.
Yeah, okay. It's a little too less. Okay, how about now?
I don't know.
All right, let's complete the sentences. Are you ready as a test?
Yeah.
Okay, May is...
a fair character and an even matchup for Venom.
Venom is...
the most honest character in the game.
Great. Kliff is...
Kai's dad?
Wonderful. All right, and that was also a test to make sure that you're a human. Okay, everybody. Whoops! Oh, no! Steam maintenance.
Oh.
Well, that's all right. But chat room, why are you panicking? You're acting like I never stalled for time before in my life. We're chill. We're cool. It'll probably be back up in like 5 minutes. This happened last week too. Don't worry about it.
I mean, contingency plan, if we really need to kill time, we could just play some Monster Hunter.
Versus 10 in checkers to stall. I'm horrible at checkers. Yeah, we'll be chilling. We could play some Monhun. Do I have... Hey, Rob, get a Monster Hunter.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Hell fucking yeah. All right, let's do this.
All right, as soon as things are back, everybody just scream at me, okay? And I'll reboot. Guilty Gear doesn't like it. If the connection is screwy when you're not in game, it doesn't like it. Oh, Steam's back?
Getting my hopes up for no good goddamn reason.
Look, the Monster Hunter stream maybe is coming up.
All right. I'll hold off.
Don't worry about it.
My horses are in fact being held.
Oh, I'm on our... So, okay, chat. Quick housekeeping. Are you ready for some housekeeping? I know you're all probably just here for Guilty Gear and you couldn't care less about me. But, the Ryan stream was sick. And by that I mean, there's a non-zero chance that I might be able to, whatchamacallit? Yeah, launch it anyway? Big picture's giving me sass. There's a non-zero chance that I might be able to actually be partner by like the end of the month, right? Which would be sick.
Hell yeah.
That's a shiny object. I like the sound of that. That sounds dope. But part of being Twitch partner is I need to stream on different days, and I obviously only stream usually like twice a week. So I'm probably going to be doing some off-day streams. You don't have to feel obligated to roll up or anything like that. I don't mean to be using big picture. It's something about me using my pad. But probably actually going to be happening. So not really a joke.
So unironic Monster Hunter stream?
Unironic Monster Hunter stream. It's not right now.
Because that is peak banter. I might be hot butt at commentary, but I can talk over some Monster Hunter.
I gotta tell you, me and Rob are disasters on the mic when it comes to Monster Hunter.
Comedic geniuses.
We are really funny. But yeah, that's all be exciting. I've been streaming now for quite a while, right? Streaming up for the big Sajam raid of over almost 1,000 people. Hope everyone's doing well. We just got
I had to shoot a Guapo.
Yeah, I had to shoot a Guapo. As much as I had to shoot Yo Terra for dropping the big follow. Sorry, follows aren't allowed here. No, appreciate you. No, not training mode. Dang it. We just got yeeted out of Guilty Gear because of some Steam maintenance, everybody. So we're just navigating these troubled waters right now. Give us 2 seconds. We'll be ready to play some Guilty Gear. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
All the Sajam Guapos are coming in. Hope the stream was good. And thank you very much, Leroy Gankins, for the big follow. That's an old name. An ancient name. Yeah, I think it's
that name has some eldritch power.
If I say that name 5 times, my modem is gonna turn into an America Online modem. Did they sell modems? I assume they did, right?
AOL?
Yeah, I'm positive I probably could have paid too much money for a modem, right?
Everyone paid too much for everything related to the internet back in the 90s.
But nowadays, we're all XX unwired, dropping the big follow. Appreciate you. All right. Lobby's back up. Trin, get people in here. Let's play some video games. Get Go Boat Gabe in here. Hope everyone's good. Hope the Sajam stream was good. Bucky FGC, I know you're new here, so sit down. Let me talk to you really quick. In case this is your first time here, we are going to be playing some Guilty Gear tonight. We're going to be playing a little bit of unrestricted brackets. Let me just grab the link for Trin here. So basically, last week we did our unlimited bracket, or our restricted bracket, right? We try to keep it to like beginners, learners only. This week is whoever. That being said, usually not like a completely godlike level of play coming out of us. It's just, we are who we are. We're just mortals playing some video games. So look forward to some hype-ass matches. There definitely are some really, really good people hanging out in the Discord. But if you've never played in a tournament before, you're looking to get some games of Plus R, definitely check out the Discord. Definitely see if you want to enter the bracket one of these weeks. It's a really, really fun time. Salty Spittoon week, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we got some good people, and we got some Justice players.
Ricken, you're like the one person I'm not downplaying, because I banned you from the beginner bracket. I said, no, you're going to hit someone with Robo-Ky 2H, and people are going to quit Guilty Gear. I can't have that. Just started playing Plus R recently? Hell yeah.
It's a good game. You should play it more. Also, Noiscin, I'm sorry, but them's the breaks.
We banned him. Ricken's been banned. But Ricken's not banned from this one. He's not, whatchamacallit. He was just banned from the beginner one because I looked in the bracket, and after, like, getting a good grasp of who was playing. What was sick is, I said this on commentary last week, but what was really cool about going through the bracket is I was looking through people's challenge histories, and there was a lot of people who were, like, coming from Smash and stuff and playing some Plus R, which I think is sick. I always love, like, Smash players trying out of the games, because I don't know if any of you have ever had, like, Melee players roll up to your game. It's terrifying. Like, Melee players are good.
It's a different breed. They're built different.
They're built different. They're old. Their hands are just good at tech. Like, it's just in their bones.
Well, they don't have any bones left.
They got nothing to lose. So, whatchamacallit, everybody? We're gonna be... Let me see if the scene transition works. It might not. It might not, so everybody just look away if it doesn't look right. Ah! Beautiful! Was that professional or what? Look, it got the fade. Ooh.
I'm not seeing anything, so I'll take your word for it.
But we are going to be getting into our first match, which is going to be Quan, who in this lobby is Kanye West, going up against Lux, who is Clouds. Now, Kanye West is a dangerous opponent. He's at the 0-0-0-0. Wait, we're not? Okay. Hold up, everybody. That's not the match you're seeing. Rob, do me a favor. Just delete that from the lexicon. I know you're taking down, like, minutes. Didn't happen.
I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever could you be referring to, Bones? My good sir.
Excuse me, Dragon Man. Aren't the players you're looking for?
Almost had the bet put up. You can always cancel a bet. It's okay. Just like I can cancel J-Hit. Wait, don't do that. We're still working on these segues. It's okay. J-Hit didn't do nothing.
Also, chat, please remember to stay hydrated.
Remember to stay hydrated. If you every time you hear that horribly loud noise, that's me. It's also me thanking Beasters for dropping the big call.
I don't know if you guys are getting me picking up and putting down my cup in my desk side cup holder, so every time you hear a loud thud from my end, that is also hydration.
By the way, everyone, give props to Rob, because after being on commentary a couple weeks ago, he actually went out and bought himself a bunch of insulative foam to pad out his walls.
So I was told that I sounded like I was communicating through an aluminum tube, so I went out and bought an obscene amount of studio foam, hung that up. Hopefully it's a little better.
Does sound a lot better, I gotta say.
I will say, if any of you ever plan to do that kind of thing, do not cheap out on the adhesive, because I did, and now the corners where my bass traps were supposed to hang up, there are no bass traps anymore, but there are adhesive stickers that will not come off the wall. Don't go with the bundled adhesive. Just get like 3M command strips. You won't have to worry about your security deposit. Just heed my advice.
Oh, man. Are they in the lobby? I don't think so. Oh, they are! Meow. Hey, everybody! Look at us go! Kanye West! Wait, sorry, Kanye West versus Lux.
I am Power Orange. I am renting.
Oh, it'll all come out, don't worry. Dude, I thought my last apartment that I had, I thought they were gonna blast me for it. For just destroying that place, but they were okay with it.
It's fine. I just need an afternoon with some goo gone and a razor blade.
And some spackle.
I gotta get someone who isn't colorblind to figure out and match the paint so I can cover that shit up.
The assist. Thinking about their stage really hard. Okay, everybody, first match of the night. WEEBCUP 14, Kai versus Lux Chipp. Oh boy.
Yeah. Y'all mind putting up a stream on this here Discord call?
No, you don't get to watch. Sorry, one second.
Cool. Blind commentary, let's do this.
Alright, there you go, Rob.
Cool.
The full Chipp confirms. They're looking clean already. Ooh, gold burst. How's my man gonna spend that money? Ooh, that was such a good chase down, but he didn't confirm. You still with me, Rob?
Yeah, I'm still with you.
Okay, sick.
I'm just enamored by Chipp because he is exhausting to look at. Your eyes are moving so much.
Like watching a ping pong match, he got over the alpha play with the DP, but nothing. He wasn't sure if you'd be like plus or not.
Ooh. Ground bouncies into the reset.
It is an American reset, possibly the most American character in this video game, famous for it.
He is the United States president, canonically.
Also, I saw someone say earlier that, like, they started in Smash. Yeah, that's sick, dude. Like, I think, I have a lot of the different background than I think a lot of people in FGC, just because I've always been pretty closely tied to, like, Melee tournaments and stuff from college. Smash players are dope. Like, all the Smash players I've ever met, like, Melee people, they're really great. Just wonderful folks, really. Now, Ultimate Net players, I'm not so sure. That's a different demographic. But, like, Melee dudes you roll at the tournaments, they're nice. You're a Melee player first, Treble. Who do you play? I'm gonna bet Sheik. Am I wrong? Either Sheik or Marth. Sorry.
Nah, Treble's a Luigi main. Are you kidding me?
And the cross-up H is gonna take this first one for Lux. Falco?
Falco? Ugh.
What do you mean, ugh?
Tell me there isn't a single character in Melee where you're just like, ugh, you use them.
Melee, I mean, I played Melee when I was in, like, middle school, but I actually never really got into Melee.
Oh, yeah.
Like, super hard. As much as Enter Adachi. I've been playing fighting games casually for years, but started taking things seriously in offline Ultimate locally like 2 years ago. It's been a rough ride. Dude, I imagine. I'm super sorry for everyone who is trying to take Ultimate seriously, because that net play is poop. But it's all good. We're all here for some plus R, where the net play is good. Locked in the corner, getting with his 6 AH pressure. Oh, just a quick hit, but nothing really for it. I wonder what he's trying to do.
Honestly, I think that was a fucked up DP input, and it crossed him up, and he just got 2H counter hit.
Yeah, maybe. And Quan is just getting ground down right now. But Chipp doesn't really do a lot of grinding down. He kind of just removes chunks of you. He's a cheese grater, but like with gigantic holes.
He's the ending to Ricky-O.
I don't like that. For the 3 people in chat who will get that reference.
Tring got it.
Fucking love Ricky-O. I watch it every year on New Year's. Oh, dude, what a conversion. The counter hit off the shuriken. Oh, looks like he dropped it a little bit. Out the
And here, jabs, those are illegal.
Those are illegal. Is this Street Fighter 5? Turn this off. Who's got the remote?
This is pre-patch Street Fighter 5. With the taunt?
Remind me, chat. I have something funny to say about Smash Ultimate DLC right after this. Knockdown into the corner. Okay. Quan's not converting these in knockdown. I think that should have been Stun Dipper, right? Am I crazy?
At that spacing, it was like weird whether he should have done Stun Dipper or 2D. But all I know is Fireball was not the answer.
Oh, the Kai hitbox is coming in clutch. Oh, greed. How's the greed? Knocked out the Stun Dipper.
It's end of round Kai.
It's end of round now. Dude, you got 50 meter. I better see 2 force break greeds. Oh, RC's the DP, but not enough. He gets smoked on the wake up. Lux is gonna take it over Quan. Back to me. Good stuff, good stuff. I think that Quan wasn't just able to get like the set play going, right? Like he really wasn't able to get like just the Kai knockdowns into the big fireballs and kind of get that hell going.
Yeah, I mean, but like you got to give credit where credit is due. Chipp is hard to hit, and that didn't look like a matchup he was super familiar with. He was adapting though. He was getting some big chunky hits in.
He was indeed, and just like that, everybody, believe it or not, because this game is sick. We're already in the next one. No time to relax, but there is time to thank I Am Jay for dropping the big follow. Not sure if I got the names right, so give me 1 second.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. No, not fight. Not the name. We're going to be getting Thigh Dizzy versus EvaBaIken. All the Baiken players are coming out. My funny Smash Ultimate story is going to be, by the way, I haven't bought a single one of the DLC characters except for Sephiroth, because I was just like, hey, Sephiroth. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Getting into the match. Baiken, Dizzy. Immediate guard cancel. That's going to be a lot of damage. And Dizzy, not a character with a lot of life. Both of these characters, very glass cannon-y.
These are 2 glass bulls in a china shop.
Glass bowls in a china shop, but Baiken's is full of like really boiling water. Wow, the hitbox on that thing is gigantic. And Eva trying to stay in the air. Thigh not really able to... See, Thigh's just rolling on in with Dizzy. And Dizzy can play a very safe sort of keep away game. No punish on the burst, but does have the fish out. Get moonched. Tried to strike back, but that is the issue with the fish. You hit the fish instead of her. Oh, man. By the chin of her chinny chin tin, Thigh is going to take that first round.
Real good adaptation, recognizing the guard cancels as a huge threat just for like general zoning and just not autopiloting their pressure.
Yeah, for sure. Oh no, the burst gets snatch-a-rootied. And if you don't know, chat room, when your burst gets snatched like that, you can see how Thigh's burst gauge is just empty. If it hits, you get a little bit of a refund. But now he's got really no burst to work with for quite a while. What's good, Noah? Hope you're doing well. The guard cancel, knocking her back towards the corner.
Spike-Oki. We got Fish.
That was a really good attempt to try to, because that's a multi-hit normal. They were trying to hit the fish and also hit Dizzy, but it just didn't work out, and Thigh is gonna take the first one.
I don't think Spin to Win has an incredible anti-air hitbox. I could be wrong on that one. I'm not super familiar with Baiken, but
yeah,
the idea was there. I might have recommended 6P.
Wait, did someone get their burst grabbed? I thought it just got snatched.
Oh, yeah.
That is a
No.
counter.
Yeah, that's not. That's like air throwing someone's burst after they already whiffed an air burst. Like, no. It's a false soul.
You get no credit for that. And thanks, 69 Swag Nasty for the follow. And also Running Shoes. I like that name better. Like the name of the move is like Snatcher or something. Don't give me that, chat. You're all grounded. Bubbles out. Oh my god, that was such a weird knockdown. It blasted her towards the corner. The 2H. Dude, it is funny how grabbing burst is just such a thing in the community. That combo from Dizzy does such a ridiculous amount of damage, and on Baiken, it does so much damage. It's like half her health.
For a second there, I don't know if you noticed it, but Baiken's stun was flashing. There it is again.
Was flashing. Had to be killed off that. And I'll thank the big Death's Row for dropping the big sub. Hey, appreciate you, Death's Row. Dropping the big prime. If anybody does have a prime lying around, you know, do not feel obligated to use it on me, but I do hella appreciate it. And you're all wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
And also dropping a big follow is appreciated, just like Crashy. And just, Thigh is on potentially the last round here against EvaDaMello. Yeah, burst grabbing is very important. It does a lot of psychological damage. Oh, man. The just patience from Thigh. I wonder if that ate a potential guard cancel input from Eva.
Ooh, the 5K check. Burst through the...
Ice Pillar manages to not hit, not active enough. Knocked out the air, but Eva's got to make a miracle happen.
That was like 6 overheads.
It was a lot of overheads. Good guard cancel, but will it be enough to Tommy? Nothing.
Just wait for it. I mean, you got 100 meter. You can RC it if you want. So, like, I guess that wasn't that big a risk. But there's the 6H.
And unfortunately dies with that 100 meter, and Thigh, just like how they speed ran into the lobby, is going to be speed running that match a straight 4 rounds. Damn. Look at that.
Power Orange, no, it's not. You can, like, combo into instant kills in that game, like, for free.
You know what I was thinking about, Rob?
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
You know how, have you ever watched the NLBC stream on Spooky Stream? I imagine you have, right?
Bits and pieces.
You know how Spooky has all those really silly, like, stock videos that he uses now? Like, if someone gets robbed, someone gets robbed, he has, like, the stock video of, like, a criminal, like, robbing somebody. Like, that might make people really mad. Like, I was just thinking about that. Like, imagine you get, like, V-Trigger comebacked by, like, IDOM, and then you, like, turn on the stream, you're like, I wonder what the commentator's doing. There's just a stock video criminal. He's taking the money.
I think it depends on how you react to that kind of thing. I would be laughing my ass off.
Fair enough. How would you act, chat? I don't know. I feel like I've seen some people get pretty upset when they lose video games.
One of them is commentating.
The sweep animation is OD. Eva says, now that was epic. You did great, Eva. Thanks for playing. You're going to be down in losers. It's all right. You're not out yet. Make the whole run back.
We got 2 big normal boys over here. Axel, which is Kai's uncle, versus his father.
So, Treble is no stranger to these things. Hella good Axel. And I'll call out Eva real quick, because they said that was their, whatchamacallit. They're new. You should never feel bad about going out like that, especially against a character like Dizzy. A lot of this cast is a knowledge check. And if you're just not super familiar with like a matchup like Dizzy, she's gonna kind of eat you alive. But it is also a good time to just be like, wow, I gotta learn that matchup, and then play some more people. And as I'm saying that, dude, the damage is flying around. It's all over the place.
Look at these boys.
Oh, no!
They FRC'd so hard, they FRC'd the router.
Hold, please.
The big force router kick.
Womp womp. I don't know whose fault that was, because I got disconnected too.
Oh no, you streamed the password. Now people are gonna
I didn't stream the password.
stream snipe. Oh, you didn't? Oh, you got the
I'm a
OBS one?
professional.
Oh yeah.
It's like how Joker's a professional, dropping the big follow. And Jeff the Bandit. Appreciate you. So my guess is that was pretty even. I say we just run it again. From the start. Like, I think that, like, their life was very, like, even. I think it just makes sense to do it over.
I do not object with this rule.
It'd be due. All right, everyone. Again, we're role playing. If you're new here, we're role playing that we're at a local, which is taking place in the back of a Dunkin' Donuts. So someone just spilled their macchiato all over my laptop, fried it. You know, we got to get a new one. Rob is busting out his Surface Pro. We're gonna see if we can get it working. Also, the floor is real sticky now. Thanks, Rob, for spilling your macchiato.
I'm sorry, Al Pacino showed up.
Not Dunk anymore.
Oh,
I need a link. You're right. Ah, I need to thank Prancy for dropping the big call. It's not Valentine anymore. It's Elf. Elf Pacino?
Stay hydrated, but don't choke on your water, folks.
Alright, we'll be back in here in just a second.
I need that dubbed over the clip of Sajam explaining Soul's Dunk and how to deal with it as Testament.
Dude, that video is legendary. Okay. We're RPing Duncan, the floor was already sticky. You're not wrong. It's stickier now, though. Rob gets a lot of, like, caramel action in his drinks, you know? It's like, real gross.
I got 2 pumps of Gorilla Glue.
Ew. Alright, out the immediately treble flown towards the corner. That's not, dude, the Gorilla Glue is just for the commercials. You're not supposed to drink it. It's just to set the foam. All right, words out, flying over him. Good barrier there. Recognized that he was like, wait, shit, I'm not as plus as I thought I was.
FRC for the pressure.
Missed the median. That actually kind of messed up Treble's defense. And Gravy Jones posting a guapo in the chat, about to get obliterated. Just like Treble in this corner is not going to be enough to kill, but any guess here. Will takes the dead angle. Can Treble run this back? He is now the protagonist, the main character. He just unlocked his final ability. His best friend just died in the last chapter. Can he make this happen?
He unlocked his final ability, which is transparent rocks in front of the screen.
When he does indeed do it, the manga does not go on hiatus this week. Our main character lives on. Oh no! Just eats a 6H round start. What was he doing?
Big throw combo. Kliff having a notoriously wonky, tiny hitbox.
I feel like that's the entire cast, Rob.
Kliff more so than others.
Takes the Renson there, didn't combo, but just got to run in. Keep his pressure going. 2H, 6H, gets hit by the overhead and gets the combo after crouching. The weird trades, he got those! And takes the air tech. That was such good awareness from Treble.
I am speechless.
Damn. Yeah, this issue just got serialized and shown in Jump for the next couple years.
I am rendered, as the kids say, shook.
What's the Dunkin' equivalent of posting a guapo? Getting a plain donut with nothing on it. Hello, I'd like some grain! The mealier, the better! Smokes under the words of the 2H, but the word's still there.
I mean, the donut you could be saving for later. We're talking like plain bagel territory.
Yeah, no glaze, nothing. His out of 2H. Again, a lot of this stagger pressure is blowing both of them up. They're trying to go for defensive options a little bit late, and looks like he just keeps catching stuff.
Ekes out of the corner, has words on screen, and there's the flip.
Yeah, gets pole vaulted. Ooh, that was so weird. It mistimed as a meaty and treble. Got smoked because of it. I feel like that's the second time Kokuusho's mistimed a meaty and treble has paid dearly for. Gets the FRC combo.
I'm realizing something. Normally, Axel has a lot of trouble comboing off of his 6H unless it's like a crouching counter hit. He's getting it a lot in this matchup because Kliff is so fucking short that it hits so late he can just get a free 5K in a lot of situations that you would not normally be able to.
Chipp's just always crouching. That's amazing. That's the problem with being 5'11", chat. And he does get the extension. The super jump up into the FD Axel Bomber is gonna take it. And Prancy's gonna take it, dropping the big subscription. Damn, Prancy, I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good one. Treble's gonna take it 2-0. Those were indeed some sick conversions. Treble is always looking strong. Enjoy your big old skeleton emotes. You show up with a plain donut bones dust loops you IRL. Not wrong. And Prancy gifting the big 4 gifted? What did I do? What's with the generosity? Tax season's almost over. Get hype. Hell yeah, Prancy, I'm about it. Hope everyone's tax seasons are looking okay. Thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate you.
Getting that fat refund.
All right, Prancy, you have now won your way into my heart. I gotta know. Can I ask you, who is your favorite fighting game character and why? Tell me now. This is the price of your generosity.
He's an accountant. Oh, he's making... This is his Christmas.
Oh, this is your accountant? Hell yeah. This is the good year. Or the good time of year, I mean. Is an accountant your favorite character? You did briefly play Answer? Oh my god. Dude, Gage is immediately on that. Zato 1, I'm with it. Hell yeah, Zato's a sick character, dude. Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope everyone's having a good one. We're all here just chilling, here in the back of the Dunkin' Donuts. RealTomClancy coming in with Soul against Sunshine Anji. Answer is super cool.
Ooh, the big burst block immediately?
That was a really early burst from Sunshine. Unfortunately, does not have any meter. Does not properly defend against the hop. Gets the conversion off the butterfly. Ooh! Okay, a little bit of ugly punish, but you know what? It's all right. Someday that will grow into a beautiful swan of a punish. I can't talk. Rob, you take over.
For a second, I thought you were saying a beautiful swan of a Publix. I'm like, are we going grocery shopping?
I need to go to Banana Republic and get my swans. I can't talk tonight, dude.
Banana Republic's a clothing store.
I know. What's the problem? Sunshine takes it, the quick first one over Tom Clancy. You know, had a bit of a rough burst in the beginning, but it all worked out. Oh, what a 2H. Ow. Flowing into the corner.
That is some matchup awareness. Doesn't care, just swinging his fans.
Yeah. Get out the toes. No block on the overhead. You always have to remember that's high and plus. It's a big dangerous one. The Anji pressure in the corner. Meaty 2D. Sunshine just keeping him locked down. Armors through the Grand Viper. Trades with the 2Ds. The Fujin trade.
2D RC. You're feeling some type of way, aren't you, Compliance?
Oh, my man got Goomba stomped. 100 points. And he's out. Just like that. Tom Clancy up 1. Wait, sorry. I mean, Sunshine up 1. Sorry. We're popping off for Sunshine. Just like a speed dog. 5. Dropping the big subscription for 2 whole months. That's 60 days. Are you aware of that? Sir, can I see your license? That's a long time. Appreciate you, Speed Dog. Hope you're having a good one.
A lot of days.
That's a lot of days. Good guard point against a banner revolver. My man has watched Sajam. Like spider, spy dog. Okay, I got it. I'm with it. Good whiff punish on LaFujin. My man is playing some grounded footsies-based guilty gear. Bit of an ugly burst, but he gets away with it.
Mashing 2P, I think. Would 2P... No, it would not have. I was going to ask, would it affect the EX overhead?
Yeah, no, EX overhead is a little bit too fast for that stuff. I think a lot of times your best answer is just a backdash.
Yeah.
And thank Mr. Saber for dropping the big follow.
From, like, the other side.
Oh, I should make Ghost Dog sheathing his pistol a sub alert. Or a follow notification. You're totally right. Big punish on the Grand Viper. No, just a light punish, a little bit of a baby punish plus frame. But Tom Clancy's learned, gets out of it. Sunshine has so much meter. What's he gonna do? Goes low.
Did the delay low to throw off Clancy's timing? Really smart stuff.
I think we've all had our backdashes get caught by Fujin at some point in our lives, and we have questioned our mortality as a result. You know what's so funny, Prancy? Everyone always says, like, wow, a Ghost Dog reference. I swear to God, Ghost Dog is the most watched movie in the world. Like, I thought we were unique for watching it. And then you bring it up, and every single person in the room is like, oh, Ghost Dog's sick. Like, every single person, but no one talks about it. It's so weird. And it kicks the plus one, caught in the toes. Sunshine is trying his best.
Tried to go for the RC conversion. Didn't work out, but Fafnir in the face.
Fafnir in the chest. What's a Ghost Dog? It's a movie. I keep getting made fun of for it because I don't really like Ghost Dog. Quan's out 0-2, but he's glad he's able to get a couple rounds. Good shit, Quan.
You don't like it when our good buddy Smang quotes Hagakure?
Yeah, it made Smang quote Hagakure every fucking day when we talk to him. The movie's great. What's up, Garbo? Oh my god, it catches the Riot Stomp. You know what, that move is actually called Riot Stamp, but like, I think if you call it Riot Stamp, you're kind of a narc. I'm not gonna lie.
100%.
Oh, the butterfly catches the burst. Not a huge punish as a result, and just goes for the easy corner confirms. I like Sunshine's efficiency. Not going for the fancy stuff, gets counter hit by Bannerbringer, but the weird cross-up situation made Tom Clancy not sure how to pick it up. Fafnir counter hit.
Oh, the double overhead catching the guard point. Empty throw.
Empty throw. Tom Clancy is fighting back. Despite all odds from the grave, Tom Clancy himself. I just remembered, I think real Tom Clancy was in our Uniclear online tournament that we ran towards the beginning of quarantine.
The name does ring a bell.
Damn, someone just says that movie fucking sucks. Okay, Frisky Jacket. You know, I'm glad you're on my side, but you're a little harsher. Let's ease it up. Let's just say I don't like it. You'll piss off all the Ghost Dog fans in the world.
All 5.5 billion of them.
Yeah. The gold burst from Tom Clancy. He's got the meter. Damn, that Grand Viper went so high.
That was run-up Grand Viper. He was feeling it.
He was schmoving. Revolver. Tom Clancy's releasing his inner soul. He's going ham. The burst from Sunshine. Catches Fujin. Yeah, Gunflame is so active that Fujin is not a good answer to go through it. Anti-aired. Wild throw a little bit too early.
Just whiffs the soul throw?
2D is faster than that. No punish. That is minus enough that you can definitely 2D it at a minimum.
Good air check.
Dude, the Trixie Schmixies. He's busting out all the tricks. Tom Clancy.
Tom Clancy was like, yo, I got some new Skechers. They light up. Check them out.
My dad ordered these from his credit card from the television. Bound bounce. No combo. That only works in the corner. The Wake Up Volcanic Viper. Okay, so potentially the last round. Big run up wild throw. Oh, gets burst out.
Both just controlling neutral with their projectiles.
The last little bit of Fujin when the invul just wears off. Brian said he got smoked. Gold burst and goes in for continuing the pressure, but a smart 2D.
Tom Clancy is not afraid of the plus frames.
He's never heard of plus frames in his life. They're a lie that is meant for you to not hit buttons just where they want you to be. Tom Clancy has a pixel. He's got to make some stuff happen. The Goomba stomp. My man Sunshine has an extra life. He's going into this last round. Double Luigi. 2 of them. And burst gauges are about even. Okay, early lead here for Clancy.
Big corner control, just kind of chilling, and lets him super jump out.
Dude, did y'all just see Sunshine strutting up to my man? Just casually schmooving? That's confidence. Sunshine's, you know, as far as he's concerned, he's already won. This match is over. Tom Clancy's got nothing.
He said, your dad got you new Skechers, but my mom said my sandals were pretty, so...
Damn, and I was kind of saying that to try to commentate or curse him so Clancy can start running it back, but unfortunately, the Skechers are too strong. Sunshine is going to take it over Tom Clancy. 2-1. That's the wrong person. 2-1. Look at that. Whoa. That was some crazy shit. Rob, I feel like there was something I wanted to talk about. Do you remember?
Did it involve Skechers?
Didn't involve Sajam. But it did involve critical hit, doing the big raid of 9. How's it going, party of 9? Your table's over here. I'm super sorry. We just ran out of breadsticks. All we have is frozen shrimp. And unfortunately, all of our ovens are also broken. Are you okay with frozen shrimp? If you want, we could dethaw them in some water. But thanks for the big raid. Thanks for stopping by. Next up, it looks like it's going to be Thigh and Victor.
Power on saying Anji got them Tims.
Oh yeah.
This raises a good question.
Light up Tims.
What kind of shoes does everyone in the Guilty Gear cast wear? Because we can safely say Soul has them light up Skechers.
Soul definitely has light up Skechers. Bridget has wheelies.
Bridget has the Heelys. Kai is absolutely wearing New Balances.
Robo-Ky has Robo-Crocs. I love that. Are they like Robo-Crocs, like those old kid toys where you have to like put down the teeth of the alligator and eventually it chomps your hand, but it's just on your feet? Also, Briven saying de-thawed shrimp. Let's go. I'm all about it.
Eno is that lady on TikTok that like sprints in stilettos on like concrete.
Rob, these new age memes are lost to me. Potemkin versus Dizzy. Now, this is a tumultuous matchup. This is a matchup that you write, like, scripture on. This sucks.
This is going to be someone's back getting blown out. We got Hulk, though?
We got Hulk, though? Okay. Hit stand H. It's a good button.
All you got to do is snap him out, walk under S, and do a 50-50.
Justice wears clown shoes? Why did it take us so long to say clown shoes? By the way, thanks for the follow, Ghost Party. I hope you don't like Ghost Dog. We're a Ghost Dog no stream. Aegis Reflector? Nothing. Oh, that was such a smart bubble to delay the landing so they didn't get slide-headed. And this is looking like how I was afraid it was going to be. Pot can have such a problem. Okay, he's praying. He's hoping. Consulting the higher powers gets fished. Dude, Thigh is just running. He doesn't want anything to do with this Hulk shit. Big 6H.
Really good movement around the Hammerfall.
Yes, this matchup is awful. Like, actually, for real, for real. And yes, but all Pot needs is an opening, right? Like, it's not like he doesn't, but Thigh not even engaging in the hitboxes. He's not about it. Okay, burst immediately, of course. What does the bubble do? It's a hitbox.
It's a hitbox that Dizzy actually needs to hit. Otherwise, it's just kind of floating there.
Yeah, she has to pop it. Ground dunked? Okay. What you got, Victor? Takes the explosion in the corner. RC? Oh, man.
He wants the double damage.
Bada bing. Just a quick schmicks here to take it. You know, none of us are ever ready for Mega Fist, but we are ready to thank the good old Pistol Pete and Hypocrite Opportunist. That's What the hell is that? Thanks for the follows. Appreciate you. Out the Ooh, the JD. Unbeatable. Unanti-airable. Unquestionable. Slide head. The fish is still there. Smokes out the air quick conversion.
The air angle, though.
Aegis Reflector, and that should be enough. No! Thigh burst at the last second. JP the God. Never mind, everybody. Truly.
Oh, yeah.
We are all silly. But not silly enough to thank K Street for the big follow. Victor takes the first one.
JB says, I really hate how they had to call it a dust attack.
I was just explaining to someone the other day. They were like, what are the buttons? And I was like, punch, kick, slash, heavy, slash, dust. And they were just like, okay, I knew about those other four. What the fuck is dust? I had to sit there and explain it for a bit. It'd be
because the animation kicks up dust.
Yeah, on like one character.
I think it might have done it for every character in Guilty Gear 1.
No,
everyone's favorite video game.
That's just a legacy thing. Oh, sorry, I have the name switched. Yeah, my bad. I've not seen what the timer looks like in GG1. That sounds good. I got you, Garbo. Don't worry about it. FB, the bubble's on him. There is the pop. Victor is down a lot of life, but Pot really just needs one opening. Aegis Reflector. No Pot Buster for you today. The schmovement from Thigh, keeping him alive.
Smelled it coming. He was like, I smell some fresh baked pumpernickel and greed.
Trin, DM me a picture of the timer. I gotta see it now.
Good check on the Hammerfall's armor.
Yeah, that button from Dizzy is a godsend for it. It hits multiple times. It's only got one hit of armor. Pot Buster. Oh, the 5P whiffs. Pot Buster also whiffs. Thigh is just holding up on the joystick because it's a good idea. No body splash.
Using those extra movement options from Dizzy to escape the corner.
Power of the Earth. Airfall goes a little bit short. The clash with the butt. Which is a good band name, by the way. Oh, Heavenly Pot Buster. She's still alive. No, she's not.
OTG.
Break her back. Victor just needs one more. I'm pretty sure Thigh could have burst, right? I just think he didn't know. Like, he didn't think he was dead.
That was a situation nobody was expecting.
Hey, good on Victor for going for the OTG there. Oh my god, just go for the double. Get down, hammer fall. Oh, this is looking bad. The burst. That was your last life. Hits the fish. Schmoving in. What? I mean, I guess. Oh my god, that's working. He's busting out the crazy crap. Where'd he get all this meter? Pot Buster, is she dead? No!
You got one chance.
Slide head. I like that movement, you know, keeping it simple, just going with the Hammerfall break Mega Fist rather than trying to go for the double Hammerfall, and the Mega Fist is gonna take it. Victor goes 2-0 over Thigh. That was sick.
We thought that color was Hulk, that green. It wasn't. It was Victor Von Doom.
Oh shit. And failure's beneath doom. We all know that. Alright, what is this horrible thing that Trin just sent me? Oh, goodness gracious. What is this clock?
Hold on, I gotta turn on the stream proper to see this.
Is this gonna work?
Oh my god, I heard my own voice. Let me mute this shit.
This is what the clock looks like? Wow. That might be one of the all-time ones. That might be one of the worst video game clocks I've seen. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat room.
Dude, Axel was jacked.
Dude, Axel is fucking jacked. You see this guy? Okay, let's epilepsy warning, I guess. Yeah. God, that's funny.
PSX long play.
Dude, I'll never think about, like, long plays are really funny, right? Usually people use them as, like, a representation of what a game is like, because they're, like, not speed runs and stuff.
Yeah.
And I played a game when I was younger called Skull Monkeys, right? And I looked up a long play for it once just to kind of find something, and the dude playing that long play was like a god. Like, this guy must have dedicated nothing in his life other than for playing Skull Monkeys, because that game is brutal, and Dolce is down, everybody. She's sleeping. The name of my rabbit is Dolce. D-O-L-C-I. Skull Monkeys just sounds offensive straight up. I have bad news about Doug TeNapel, who created Skull Monkeys and also Earthworm Jim. He's also a horrible person. I got bad news for you, chat. Sorry to say it.
As far as good news, chat, please look at that baby.
Dolce's chilling. All right, we're good for our next match whenever they're ready to get going. We got 2 players in my lobby. One is named You Broke My Boko, and the other one is named Wedge.
Wedge right through the Boko.
Nah, it's not that with Doug TeNapel. Doug TeNapel's just said some really bad things. Meow. Wedge is going to be going with Justice against Geb May. So this is a matchup that a lot of Justice players tend to not like. May just has such air superiority that can be really difficult for Justice to try to stop it. And 3K can just yeet her under the nukes.
No Star Platinum. That is genuinely one of Venom's worst matchups. Like, normally when I talk about Venom's matchup, I'm shitposting. That matchup is rough.
And big thanks to Grammett and Claire for dropping the big follow. Appreciate you. And Geb also, I don't know if you noticed, chat, starting the match with an immediate gold burst, now has all the money in France to spend. Oh my god! The Blackbeat nuke combo. Geb's health is melting. Tried to wail through the nukes or something, but nobody's home. Michael Blade gets big punished overhead kiss. Yeah, had to burst that. Wails through again. The whale gets her.
Geb is saying, I have the entire treasury of France. Let them eat whale.
Shut up, Rob. Oh, man. Geb cleaned it up. Geb did a really good job at catching that backdash. I imagine that was 5K into something, and then when it whiffed, just hit the 2D to punish. Yeah, also, at any time in a situation like that, May can use with a full screen dolphin call, nullify the nukes. Not a good time for Justice. She stole that anchor. Gabe is a pirate. I mean, not Gabe. Geb and / May. I combined their names. Whoa, what a clash.
I wonder if Justice actually also has trouble punishing Dolphins on block, because I would have thought that Fares, the big stab, would have caught overhead Dolphin, but it didn't. It just barely whipped.
Oh, breaks the armor with Michael Blade. Geb has a pixel of life. The whale, nobody's home. JD, oh, health is so low, but Wedge does have his burst. Oh, what's it gonna be? Overhead kiss! Ah! Geb manages to weasel his way in and steal another round. Geb, you rascal. The Boko is unbroken, which, by the way, is my favorite JoJo part. You can punish Dolphins on block with Fares. Well, there you go, Rob. It's not a problem.
I'm just that looked like some weird spacing where May could kind of get away with murder.
Yeah, maybe. Wow, punish with
Good
backdash.
counter to the
like
round
sword.
start 3H.
Dolphin bonk. 3K. Yeah, you can't just throw out nukes like that. It's the Justice way. You want to do it from full screen, but May just has so many tools to shut it down.
That counter hit does so much damage.
You Dolphin bonk again.
Okay, there's the punish. Might have been just a one-off thing. I don't know. I'm not a Justice player. I love myself.
Button barrier that's big 2D. Ooh! Yield on in. Oh, the whale hits! Blocks a dolphin overhead. Big jump in
Moving right
and
over.
dude, those Michael blades are just going wide. I mean, that is an issue, right? May tends to spend her time in the air, and Michael blades won't hit. Blocking the dolphin. 2D goes wide on the back dash. Dolphin blades over the Michael sword. Dolphins are naturally immune to swords. It is a property they have in nature.
So the non-super one is Michael's sword then, and the super one is Michael Blade?
I'm pretty sure the super one's Michael Blade. I don't know.
Okay.
Last time I said that, all the Justice players, all 15 of them in chat, yelled at me. Whale hits from full screen, catches the toes. Nature will win over technology every time. Your name may be Justice, but you're looking like a good little piece of krill right now. Brian says, whale, would you look at that? Brian, I'm glad you went 2-0. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
And y'all are booing my highbrow France jokes.
Now, for real, Brian, I hope you had fun playing tonight. Hope you had a good time. Just looking over the bracket here.
Don't worry, Brian. I appreciate the puns.
Rob appreciates all the puns. I just act grumpy. I love the puns. It's a shtick. Wedge says I should actually play that matchup sometime. Also, it's worth noting that Noiscin here, as well as Rebu, are very good Justice players. If you ever just want to bounce ideas off them, ask how they navigate it. I think Justice does have tools, like, you know, her... Everyone yells at you when I call it a teleport, but her FB teleport is super good at, like, suddenly beating some options, right? More abusing her, like, jumps and stuff like that can be very, like, useful in matchups where just straight zoning doesn't tend to work. So, something to think about, right? I'm not, by far not a Justice expert, just what I've noticed. And we're going to be getting into Treble versus Victor. The Maymir in top 8. Oh, how'd B-Chan do, by the way? Forward B. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, B. I hope you had fun.
Victor has already kind of proven himself that he can get past the zoning.
Does not mind the zoning. You know, this is one of the Hulks from, like, one of those silly spin-off things where he becomes, like, the strongest thing in the universe. You know, he's getting up there.
We got World War Hulk up in here?
Yeah, World War Hulk is here.
I think that's one of them.
Oh, Hammerfist beats Spin to win? But this is looking rough, and just on paper, not a fun matchup for Pot, right? Like, just a lot of armor-breaking, two-hitting, full-screen moves. Not what Pot wants to deal with.
2H, Renson. Great air coverage with 6K, 6P.
Someone bet on Victor? Who did? Hell yeah. You're a hero. Podbuster, okay! You know, Victor heard that, and he's like, I gotta make sure they got their money. Smoked out the air. This is indeed top 8 winners. Oh, wait, you know what I can do? Ooh, fancy production value. Now it just looks like it says top 8 Victor, actually. Hit with the unblockable.
Didn't even go for the actual punish. Said, I know you're not going to react to this.
And Treble is going to take the first one here over Victor. Looking brutal. Let's see if Victor can dig deep, find some answers. But Treble is a really good Axel, and I don't imagine a lot of Pot players love fighting Axels.
You know what, Brian? You are absolutely right. Whether you're playing in WEEBCUP, watching WEEBCUP, not even aware WEEBCUP exists, we're all winners.
Yeah, Dolce's winning because people paid channel points to give her treats.
Speaking of which, I'm 1.3k off. And I can't bet.
No, you can. Mods can bet now.
What?
Yeah. Mods can bet Twitch
God.
channel points now.
All right, I'm going all in next round.
I'm the real winner. I am the winner. I get to watch some dope-ass Guilty Gear. I love watching Guilty Gear. Ooh, wow. Actually, only got one hit of that. 2H into the unblockable. Ah, it's so brutal to deal with, dude.
Victor has been eating a lot of those. I understand that that's one thing, like, if you're not super familiar with Axel, if you haven't fought a ton of them, that can be hard to react to, but you gotta start looking for the glowy boy.
Yep, and then they do fake glowy boy, and then you say, well, never mind, this game sucks. Oh, Treble didn't have enough meter to finish that. Maybe thought he was gonna build it. Slide head. Heavenly's on in for just the movement. Oh, the 2H. I don't even think he had enough health to armor that. And Treble's on potentially match point here. Slide head. Whoa.
Great space control and some chunk.
Whoa. Everyone.
Yo, we got Campbell's chunky chicken noodle soup.
Everyone admiring the sprite work right now?
Oops, all keyframes.
What? Are we playing turn-based Guilty Gear? What? What?
Are they still playing?
What?
I think they might be still playing.
No, I think Treble won. Anybody got a read on what happened? Anybody know? Does anybody have contact with either of our players? Treble won. Okay. Hey, good job, Treble. Did y'all see that? That was sick. Treble closed it out, Rob. Can you believe it?
Oh my god.
I can't believe he did the hardest combo in the entire game to kill Victor.
He did 18 TK bombers in a row?
Yeah. It's, it's an infinite on pot. If you do it every frame, if you micro walk, man's impressive. And Victor, for his reference, instant blocked every single one of his moves at the end of that round. Impressive. And it looks like next up, we're going to be getting our other side of top 8 winners, Deb and Lament. How's it going, Happy Little Resets? I saw you say you were super tired. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're chilling.
Lament saying bring it. Already popping off before the start of the match.
Wow, you love to see it.
Oh, yeah.
I also love to see the follow from QQ Stafu.
The question is, can Lament break the Boko?
Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SeaWorld.
You're out of it at the end of work? Dude, I always take like a 20-minute nap after work, I'm not gonna lie. I have a superhuman ability to take like 5 to 20-minute long naps and wake up and just be like, I feel great. It's my one special ability. Shot out the air by the dolphin. Oh my god. We're schmoovin'. We're grooving.
This is looking like a Maymere.
It is indeed looking like a Maymere. The burst, not even a gold burst. Knocked out the Oh my god. Going, missed the dolphin, every time. Come with me. Talbane roll back down, dolphin out the air. Tried to go for the jackhound, but looks like it was a little bit too early. Oh my god, that combo, the double dolphin. The Piccolo Vortex. Are y'all ready? Dolphin, and that dolphin wins. You remember, when who Dolph's second, Dolph's the best.
Can't punish Dolphin with Dolphin, but you can punish a failed Dolphin punish with Dolphin.
Jackhound OTG. A little bit of a drop there from Lament. Oh, Geb tried to jump. Big mistake, dude.
You see, you can't Dolphin the Dolphin, but you can Dolphin the attempted Dolphin at the
We got Clash Dolphins and trades! Oh my god. Bailout Dolphin gets 2H, or 5H. What's happening?
They both Talbane roll.
Okay, he got those. A little bit of a drop.
Big armor. Cancels it. Tried to go for the cheeky reset.
Tried to go for the silly overhead kiss. Geb now has a 100-meter calling in SeaWorld. Got him on the phone. Hello, 911. I need my whale. I'm about to die. Doing it again. Barriering the whole thing. Will he call the killer whale? No. Out the Oh, God. My man said draw. Oh, shit. They went for different dolphins. Going clear over each other. Chilling. Oh, blocked out the 3K. That is not a punish. He's still on the ground. Dude, he chicken blocked the dolphin? Okay, hit out the air.
Who knew chickens beat dolphins?
Yeah, who would have known it? Oh, trying to go for the 6P loops, trying to get that stun going.
Air dashes out of the corner.
Flying on in, not putting his finger in
Stick your hand in the
blender.
blender. Didn't stick it.
Super smart. The awareness, just like how there's the big awareness for Omega Recon. Dropping the big 4. Gifted. Thank you so much, Omega Recon. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're just watching us some good-ass Guilty Gear.
Lament popping off in the chat, too.
Lament says outplayed in the chat.
Outmade. That's good.
Sorry, just had to play that for the joke.
I don't know what you just played, but
Try to go for the 6H into overhead kiss.
Wait, that's not how you do the low. I don't know how to Twitch chat, everyone.
Dude, look at the damage on that combo. Geb is bleeding out on the pavement. Wake up super. Beauty too far away. Oh my god, there's been a car crash. Did anyone get the insurance information? There has been an accident. Lament is about to take this over, Geb.
Geico could save you 15% or more on your dolphin insurance.
Always make sure to have your dolphin insurance in case your Boko breaks. Get out the error. Oh my god, the clash! What a smart conversion! That was godlike.
So ready. He was like, I know this is gonna clash.
It's my Boko and I need it now. Call PG treble. 877 Boko now. Dolphin bail out the pickup. Damn, Lament has got the tech. Dude just tries to go for the cheeky little dolphins flying around the clash again. 3K. Geb can run this back, but it's gonna take a lot. Lament has his burst. Tries to go for the clash, and again Lament wins it out. Overhead kiss. Will we get a burst? Doesn't try to take the burst or anything. Whale!
How hit whale?
And despite everyone's best efforts, there is indeed more of this. Big pickup, Lament bleeding. Ricken, unironically, if I get a new Twitch emote tier, that's what we're putting in. That's what we're getting. Smoked out
Big
the
counter
air.
hit converge.
That was so much damage. Came down with the Potemkin butt. Overhead kiss, he knew.
Big burst.
Oh, clash with the JD. Dude, only May buttons can clash with dolphins. Geb.
Excellent and the pop off.
The instant kill. The confidence. Geb is tying it up 1-1.
The Boko is cracked but remains unbroken.
Bokio Oreo. Boko ball run. The jokes keep coming. Geb is now going with Zombie May. You know, if you
Went
read
from Drip May to Blood God May.
the sacrifice worked. Damn, the overhead. They're waiting to draw. Lament's walking. Lament's strutting. Dolphin it in. Dude, he was. Did you see him just auto gat like the air combo on the ground? Looked like she was just throwing a hissy fit. Chucking him. Battling the 3K, the knockdown. Lament has corner control. What's Geb gonna do to come out? Geb does have 50 meter, but the Jackhound. Lament is potentially...
OTG.
Lament's tipped potentially on match point here.
Tried to go for triple dolphin as a conversion.
They're jumping. They're holding up on the stick.
They are holding the wings of Icarus.
They're holding the wings of Icarus, and the sun's never felt so good. The JH came down on such a weird side. Oh, Lament drops a loop. Oh. Dead angles. Geb going for the defensive options. Dolphin punishes the burst. Jackhound.
Had to burst.
Oh, the second Dolphin always wins. Overhead kiss. Did you not see it coming? Did nobody see it coming? Nobody. In the back of their mind, we're going into double Luigi. May versus May. Lament versus Geb. Lament's Dolphin win. This bodes poorly for Geb. Overhead kiss.
Dolphin in the corner, and then anti-air dolphins in return.
All right, a 6H, but there was a Dolphin. Done. Yeah, that's peak May. That's what it looks like. In case you didn't know. Trading JHs.
You may not like it.
but it be due. Dolphin bailout. Is this gonna be enough to kill? No, the drop. Fuse block from Geb. Geb has a chance. Piccolo Vortex.
Won't get duel again.
A little too antsy there with the overhead kiss. Just like that, Lament is gonna take it. Ricken! I said one copy pasta per stream. What did I say?
Do I have to shoot my mans?
Yeah, shoot him. Take him out.
Brings me no pleasure to do that.
Brian, too. Wait, no, Brian didn't get a copy pasta yet. Never mind. He's safe. Nobody shoot Brian. He's protected. Everyone gets one. You just gotta pick your shot.
Those were games. All right, Treble has also redeemed.
Lament said Geb was teleporting all over the place. That makes that so much funnier. I don't know who's coming up next. The names I have are Fried Tofu, Enthusiast, and Ron. Okay, it's Ricken and Ron. The hell's the matter with y'all?
Please select your character.
This is just a May night.
Ron K versus Ricken.
It's April and y'all are already talking about May.
Dude, Siglin. Ron K versus Ricken. It's gonna be. Wow, the immediate jump up H? What was the read?
May would be in the air.
What a read. You know, how could you assume that? Burst out, denies in the meter. The Robo Tackle baits a DP, punish with throw. Chicago punish. Ow, ooh, ow, ooh. Applause frames, overhead kiss.
Backdash is the boot.
Super jumping around. Ricken, though. Okay, gets all the meter that he could possibly need.
Wake up 5H. Such a good button.
Oh, Ricken. Ricken. Ricken!
You did that to yourself.
You did the 50-meter taunt. Got a Robo Tackle. Can't find his target. Robo Tackle. Okay, here come the missiles. Neutral on block. Finds the toes. Goes into laser that time. Horsey jumps over the missile.
Tech air throw. Get back in the corner.
Back in the corner. This is going to be a lot of damage and stun. Okay. Big opportunity here for Ricken. Stuck in the corner. Missile Oki. The standing low. Successfully defended. Jumps up, but nothing. 6P. Wow, RC's it to stay safe. The missiles. Catches the toes combo off the missile. Try to air throw something. There's an air throw.
Big yeet.
He's trying to throw a burst or something.
He looked at me and said, yeet, you want to go to Wawa?
Dude, he just shot her. Point blank bazooka right to her temple. Brutal. She's a little ass girl. Full combo here, bringing him down with the Talbane rolls. Unfortunately, didn't lead to the hard knockdown. He got the tech. Look at the wrist gauge from Ricken. Yeah, got counter hit by the Jage because of the wrist gauge. 5H.
Managed to get 5H to come out on the wrong side.
Dude, she is playing Galaga out here, dodging those missiles, just like how Cap Communist is here to help spread the good word of Capcom gets slashbacks to 2K. But why? Didn't quite get the pickup. Missile. Stun is actually going to be a big concern here for Ron if he gets pegged by another missile, but manages to avoid it. And just like that, the quick cleanup from Ron going to take it over Ricken. Unfortunate. Ricken almost had something going there, but lost all of his momentum due to one quick little drop.
Please select your character.
I believe in Ricken, though, as long as he doesn't do another fucking Suicide Super.
Resets. I said you get one pasta. Somebody shoot resets.
I got it, I got it.
Blast that boy.
Heaven or hell. Duel. Let's rock.
Noiscin offering the very unhelpful advice of do another Genkai, Ricken. It's about as useful as if you're watching, you know, some UFC and you're just like, rip your arm off. It'll be funny. It's a weapon. Guess throw nullifies the dolphin pressure. Robo-Tackle connects, just goes into Pony. That's a good grip of damage.
Anti-air missile.
Baiken on in. He's right. Oh, the clash. Oh, man, that was a dangerous clash.
That was a weirdly plus 3K.
Completion. Maybe could have gone into missile there, at least just for setup, depending on how he teched. 2-ish. Tries to go for the bicycle finish.
Ron is getting really, really happy with these jump 2H sort of weird cross-up Oki setups, and he's just getting smoked out the air. Getting intercepted.
Yo, you know what my boy Ricken said? My boy Ricken said, bonk. That was some bonking. Sorry, Rob, you're not getting the full stream experience on commentary. Please forgive. Going for the extended May pressure, gets chucked.
What, did I miss Puppet Pal Clam?
Just the bonk sound effect. Puppet Pal Clam. Ron K working on a perfect. This should be enough. Not quite. Dolphin. DP whiffs. Ron K. Going into potentially the last round of this match. By the way, everybody, we're at 799 followers. Who wants to be the 800th? You'll get nothing special, but I'll yell your name really loud.
That's a free big dude, everyone. That is a form of a dude.
Happy little resets. Dropping the big 800th follow. And GJDZ dropping the second. The 800th first.
I would actually be upset that Resets wasn't already following. What is wrong with
Did you see that 6P hit? From the back? I didn't know she stuck out both hands. Thanks for the resets, folks.
She's T-posing.
I can't talk. 6H towards the corner. He's Genkai. No, he fell out. 2 seconds until explosion. Playing it safe. 6 the whale out. Oh my god. He does no life. Hits by the standing low. No, he had no meter. The pony had no fuel. He had no diesel. Did you know that ponies take unleaded only? Ron K is going to take it 2-0. GG's, Ricken. You made it so far. But in the end, you Genkai'd. But it was really funny.
There was a lot happening, but all I want to say is the second that Genkai popped, I was thinking in my head, and I was ready to say it if I got a second. Ricken, I hope you lose, and I'm glad you lost.
Don't be mean to Ricken. Ricken, you're wonderful.
I'm joking, but please, Ricken. As someone who cares about you, wants you to do well, please no. Also, am I missing Bunny King?
Ricken,
I'm
never
missing-
stop. Just keep Genkaiing every match you ever play. Just keep doing it. I respect it. That's why you play the character. You don't play the character to not use it. Use Broccoli Robo and everything. Nah, for real, Ricken. You were great. I hope you had fun, buddy. You're going to be going out here. You made it to top 8. How do you feel? Good shit. Yeah, Dolce is big sleeping. Yeah, for sure. You got it next time. 100%. Oh, sorry about that, everybody.
I feel like I said this last stream too, but like Ricken has leveled the fuck up since I first played him.
Ricken has super leveled the fuck up. Ricken, I think that you might want to try to honestly start doing more, the one thing I can think of that's really important, like, defensively for Robo is just doing 5H FRCs. And I know it's, like, slightly annoying. I find it to be an easier FRC than a lot of the other stuff in the game. Might be something that we're just trying to throw into your game plan. Ricken says, I've been trying. Hey, fair enough. Something to think about. And here comes the last May. Oh god, this bracket's infested. Yeah, it's so
Wait,
fast.
we got the Thunder from Down Under himself?
Noiscin from the land down under. Gets the JH. Oh god, look at that damage. Oh god, the wall bounces H and K combos. You were eliminated by Lament and Lastcody. Oh! See, that's what I'm saying. That kind of justice movement and stuff like that, that's how you throw off your opponent when they're ready to circumnavigate your zoning. And that's what makes Noiscin really spooky and annoying to fight. The man is very capable of at any time just turning it off. You know, he's going for the tiger shot, but suddenly he's flying in. I can't believe that counter lost. That was weird. Was that the last active frame or something? This top 8 character lineup is actually amazing. Yeah, what is it? Fucking Axel, May. I'm not kidding. I'm looking down at it. And then May and Justice. And then Choo Choo, who just told me earlier who they play, and I feel like a jerk. Oh, it's Pot? Oh my god. Why is everyone playing May? I don't know. All these players been around. I knew they all played May. I guess they all just decided to enter at once. Let me just switch the names. Gold Burst from Noiscin. That was all the meter in France. The pickup. Wow, try to go for the RC fancy stuff. Maybe a little bit of a drop. Michael Blade blocked. Punished lightly, though, and the 2H just clean beats the Dolphin. God, it's a dumb button.
Big coverage. Tried to go for the overhead, but it was like a weird no-tech situation.
Oh, hit by the 6H and into overhead kiss. This is all it takes for it to go really bad. FB teleport. Michael Sword, get off your Dolphin. Oh my god, they all blew up. And then you blow up the big JH. It is the button from the heavens. Noiscin, the land down under. Moving in.
Big counter.
Mm-hmm. Now gonna have corner control. Michael Sword. Why not? East of Dolphin in the dome. Oh my god, it's almost 9 o'clock and we're this far in the tournament. Yeah, this might be a short top 8. Maze don't block. It's not really a thing. Barriering it out. There's the Orca. What's the mix gonna be? Noiscin trying his best not to get overhead kiss. Gets the cross up. Michael Blade goes wide. I can tell you we're speed running the downtime. Oh my god, that killed the pickup from Noiscin. Looking clean 2-0. Noiscin has slain one of the Mays.
Excellent conversion.
Alright, who are we getting next? GG's Noiscin. GG's to your opponent, Lastcody. Thanks for entering. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, Cody. That's just the reality of Australia to literally anywhere else. He has to have his internet packets delivered by Kangaroo.
Mm-hmm. They didn't even have the kangaroos today. They had to use, like, wallabies. Way slower. Next up, it looks like it's gonna be Geb and Ron. I gotta say,
tried to eat his router.
this has been a fun-ass night for the record. These have been some wacky, zany matches. This is why we play Guilty Gear. We don't play Guilty Gear to see some footsies and fundamentals. We just want to see just hitting each other. Just in there. Just holding forward.
We need, and we will probably get plenty more games where dolphins trade with each other. I want to see dolphin trades. I want to see dolphin clashes.
By the way, thanks Power Orange for dropping the big follow. Appreciate you. That's weird. Where'd that alert go? Did I eat it? I didn't mean to.
Oh, yeah.
Like I didn't mean to wake up into snacks. Never mind, I didn't mean to eat them. The alert box is on.
Noiscin, May 6H is a pretty big button.
Geb, Ron K, everybody. Another May mirror. Oh, this is confusing. The names are actually this way. Geb is Drip May, Ron K is Zombie May. Versus block. Piccolo Vortex caught in the toes. Always sucks when the Dolphin goes low.
Air dash reset into the throw. He who dolphins second.
Gets the Brecken. Oh, RC's to keep himself safe. Okay, okay. He barriered, but he let it go at the very last second. Geb. Anti-aired by the Dolphin. You know, May is a hard character to anti-air, but May has good anti-airs for May. Good barrier.
Perfect spin and the stun.
Uh-oh.
You got counter hit 6P.
Immediate burst. Wonder if he could have had time to get the instant kill in there. Good safe jump there. Oh no, stuck his hand in the blender. That did so much damage. Whiff canceled it into overhead kiss, ran straight into her loving arms and got punched in the friggin' face.
Everyone's sticking their hand in the blender tonight. It's like, ooh, there's a strawberry. Come out missing 3 fingers.
Look, if you try to slash back and get hit by that, you're still sticking your fingers in the blender. Doesn't matter if you were wearing gloves, don't do it. Big 6H connects and then anti-aired by the Dolphin after.
Oh, yeah.
3K connects, just like how Jay early connects with the big follow. Appreciate it.
Tried to use jump D to throw off his landing timing.
6H goes wide, cracked in the dome by the jolly old Dolphin. Geb is going to take the first one.
Please select a character.
Can anyone find that person who said that they, like, miss the grounded in footsies and fundamentals based version of Guilty Gear and just, like, play this entire tournament? Do it like a Clockwork Orange. Like, make him sit down, tie him to the chair, pry his eyes open, make him watch the whole thing.
Heaven or hell.
Not Ludwig van.
And then every time he hears the word footsies, he's gonna have, like, a violent, like, sick reaction. It'll work great.
Anything but blue water, blue sky.
Oh, he's going for my super there, or as I like to call it, the bangs and mosh. Gets the overhead kiss. Okay, what you got? Fortunately, the loop there. Geb honestly could really Sajam here with the what the fuck is happening. Welcome, Sajam. Please help. They're trading 5Ks. Oh, caught in the toes. Sajam, what time is, when are you doing D&D? Because I'll drop the kids off. Hit by the whale. Wow, the wake up whale.
Bringing out every exhibit at SeaWorld.
7 p.m. Oh, so in an hour. Okay. Well, Sajam, considering top 8 is more than 50% maze, we might be done by then. I'll let you know. Very good dolphin. That was a good mix-up. Knock over the overhead kiss. There it is, Geb. Unpredictable.
That run-up dolphin was actually really cheeky. If you guys don't know, if you dash up and then hold 3, you can do flash kick charge moves. And continue to run.
I actually didn't know that, and I hate that the bailout dolphin gives him the extension he needs. Geb takes it over Ron K 2-0.
Spydog has a good call.
Right, I said just play Monster Hunter until D&D starts. If we actually end that early, sure. We'll do a quick one. I think we'll be fine. Cool. So the people remaining in the bracket are Treble and Lament, hanging out up in Winners Finals, Geb, and then Choo-Choo and Noiscin.
I am an unbiased commentator, but let's fucking go Noiscin.
I'm rooting for Noiscin the person. Unfortunately, Noiscin the player gives me hives. Wait, Dolce, did you get like the paper thing into your water bowl? Why? What are you doing?
I think Dolce was protesting the May mirrors.
Dolce's protesting to me. Done. We're just waiting here for our players to roll on in.
Oh yeah.
Because I have to thank 2Cat SSBM. Is that a Dwarf Fortress joke? Did you just make a Dwarf Fortress joke in my stream? Yeah, Dolce's pretty cute. For the record, again, if you're not new here and you're wondering, Dolce's not usually locked up like this. Usually she just runs around my bedroom, but she's super tired from her spay, and when they're on recovery, they gotta be like locked up so they don't jump around as much and like agitate it. That's the only reason she's all caged up. Usually she's not. Dwarf Fortress is godlike. I love Dwarf Fortress. I have a book somewhere in my closet that's like a manual of like how to play Dwarf Fortress that Peanut actually got me for Secret Santa like 5 years ago. Can you believe that?
Oh my god. How much of that still applies? Because I know that game is still like getting patches weekly.
Not any of it. At all. Dwarf Fortress is a different game. All right. We're going to be... Oh, sorry. Let me do... Yeah, this is the name he entered the bracket with. So this is Victor, the pot we saw earlier, but he's by the name he entered the bracket with, which is Chuchurute.
Heaven or hell? Do one. Let's rock.
Wow! Rounds are 2D. Gold burst whiffs! Hammer falls through the JH. Chuchurute's navigating it. Gets hit by the JH, though. Yeah, it's Hulk versus Gundam. Oh, wow.
Yes, Jay, that is how you spell Dolce.
Oh, yeah. Dolce is Italian for dessert. I thought of her name while looking at a menu for an Italian place. This is 400 milliseconds? Hell yeah, let's play some fucking Guilty Gear!
They're playing from Australia to Mars.
I'm popping off about this 400 milliseconds, just like stuff, whatever's popping off with the big follow. Appreciate it.
And for the big overhead.
Pops out the air.
Just spike him. Just grab him.
Oh man, Noiscin is bleeding, stuck in the corner. Counter hit, tried to go for the pot buster, but didn't realize it had hit. You know what? That might have been some connection. The connection is requiring them to do their combos in advance. This is like MK or Tekken dial a combo. Teleports out. Versus block TK. Oh, the fireball.
That might have been a punish. Forward Mega Fist does not have good frame data on block.
Hey, GJ. I'm actually Italian. Not all of this has to be JoJo's reference. Oh man, what does he do? This is actually so bad. This is... Oh my god, he's like dead!
Victor, please flick.
Brutal. And it's not flicking. Noiscin takes the first one. Yeah, that was a bad spot to be in for sure.
Geb saying interactive gameplay.
Victor says, add star platinum. Hell. Hey, my original name for Dolce was Q. You keep it down. And I got bullied into naming her something else.
Let us in on the lore. What was the original name?
You know what? I don't know if everyone in chat will lose respect for me or not. Whoa, what? What happened? That was a trade, but he just burst immediately. The name was Cube? No. One was gonna be Cube, and the other bunny was gonna be Game. Hit out. Okay, pot busters with the stagger. Light head a little wide.
I think that was a misinput. I think he was trying to do 2S and somehow like rolled it into a quarter circle forward.
Vegas Reflector. Oh, okay, gets the JPs. Jumps out of the corner. Too far away. The butt. No, gets caught on the toes. 6H. You can't flick nukes? I thought you could. Like, I thought you could, like, flick it if you're far enough. Not at all? Okay, never mind, Rob.
What?
Alright, Rob, you're banned. Sorry. Has to be done. You're banned from my chat.
Banned from chat, but can still commentate. I like it.
Sucked on in the Buster. Oh, the names are switched also, by the way. Sorry. Why did no one yell at me? Everyone's too busy yelling at me about my bunny's name.
That's something you got to be careful. If you don't have the double hammerfall breaks on deck, if you can OTG with forward Mega Fist and kind of throw off the timing of everything.
That was really smart from Noiscin, just getting the fuck out of that corner, because I don't think you could have challenged that at all. Goes for the extend. Now loses the Oki, but it's okie dokie getting on in there. Michael sword. Oh! Not close enough. The butt! Caught on the toes again! Oh, gets smacked back down! Oh my god, they're swanging. They're swanging armors through the teleport.
They grabbed the torch and pitchforks. They said, Shrek, get out of our swamp.
The leggy weggy. Coming in clutch. Tiger shot, tiger shot, tiger shot. Okay, this is the bad times. This is, important burst. Your stream froze, you got hit by ads. I'm sorry, it wasn't me, officer. It's Twitch. I don't play ads, except for that one time where I accidentally clicked the button. The 2-hit JH beats the hammer fall, just like how Raikosen is beating me with the big follow.
It's looking like a bit of a rough spot.
Michael Blade, that was so much chip. This is looking bad. Chuchurute just does not have health is such a resource in this matchup, and my man is running low on resources and general morale. Oh my god. Okay, he found the side head. Oh, Noiscin won. Podbuster, can he do this? Can he do this? Mega Fist, Aegis Reflector. Oh my god, Heat Nuffo Sen.
I'm speechless right now. Oh, he tried to get cheeky with the overhead. Just a pixel out of range. Heartbreaker.
That feel when you shimimasen, but nobody listens.
Man, fuck Australia.
The Australian Justice, the legend from down under, moves on to fight Geb. You versus Australia in top 4? That's closer than New Jersey to Australia. I think, right? Is my math right? Or are they farther?
I don't know. I'll pull it up Google Maps right now.
As we know on chat, I'm geographically challenged. Apparently the match was fine? Oi, 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 oi. All right, everybody. Next up, we're going to be getting our winners finals, if you can believe it. Everybody, as is customary at this time, I'm going to have to ask you to make some noise. It is your price of admission. If I see you making some noise, I will call out your name and I'll appreciate you. How about that? Make some noise now. In the chat. Pop it off. Come on, let's go. Winners finals. Treble, Lament, Geb making the noise. Spy Dog, Big Boy Fargo making noise. Ichigeki, Quan, Brian, Shamus, Trinity, Noiscin, Star Platinum, Ronnie, Sigwin, Misspook, GJ, DZ. Make the noise. Lem says I'm too poor for a boot. That's not noise, but we'll take it. Orange.
So I did some quick math.
Okay, what?
Paris, France is marginally closer to Sydney, Australia than Newark, New Jersey is.
Yeah, fair enough. Everybody, the match will be fine. Jay making the noise. Okay, the time for noise is over. The time for matches is now. Winners finals. As a reminder, this is going to be 1st to 3 instead of 1st to 2. Lament
No more
versus
noise.
Treble.
Keep it down.
My man is getting smoked. He is flashing red. He's stuck in the corner. Life is bad. Swanging the anchor. Rents an FRC just to get himself out. 6H over. She's so small. She's a baby. She's a child. Why is she in this game?
I don't know, Ronnie. I was just picking a random point in EU.
Overhead kiss. Oh my god, what a big jumping over the 2H. Smokes the unblockable with 3K. Was that a reaction? I wonder if that would have punished a fake one too.
Backdash P.
Dolphin bail out into the cross-up. Lament is staying crafty. 6H hits.
Air dash jump S. Such a good move from Axel. Incredible space control. Saying sit the fuck still.
I am hearing from chat that Lament is indeed British. He does salute the Big Ben every day. Dude, you know what the funniest thing I ever heard in my whole life was? So there was an old, like, copy pasta on the internet a million years ago of, like, everyone in England tells the time depending on the Big Ben, right? Like, they hear the bongs and then they say, like, it's 7 bong, right? And, like, that was the whole joke. And I had a coworker who lives in England, and he genuinely had a clock tower outside of his window that broke this year. And he was like, I genuinely don't know what time it is anymore. Like, I would look at it when I wanted to know what time it was. And I thought that was just the funniest shit. Oh, man. I was like, I guess that's just what it's like over there, huh? It was only half a joke. All right. Going to this next one. Lament is currently up 1 game. Were they blind because they couldn't hear the bongs? Dolphin is, oh my god, that was such a weird burst. Flung her into the corner, but now neither character has burst, and Lament with a huge life lead. That being said, chat room, I don't know if you noticed, Axel has an incredibly high damage output when he gets going, so at any time, Treble could potentially turn it around. Oh,
that's what you get for reacting, nerd.
Overhead kiss.
And that's what you get for not reacting, he says in return. Pushed him into the lock.
And would you believe me, Chad, if I said that move is neither an overhead nor a kiss? Tech trap. The fake Hadouken. Thank you, David Serlin.
Tried to counter the Dolphin, went wide.
Axel zoner. Axel's like a zoner who, when he hits you, has incredible reset pressure tools and also kills you just like that. All right, last round here of this match. Smokes the Dolphin with the chain. The chains of love, too powerful for SeaWorld. Oh my goodness
Still punishes
gracious!
the burst.
Jumping on up, meeting her halfway.
Both of them said, "Fuck your burst gauge."
Bursts are for cowards. They are not the grounded footsies which we're here to play, and Guilty Gear Accent Core Plus are. Now, everyone in Guilty Gear is not rushdown. It's just that they have... What's important... So, Miss Book, Sajam, the wonderful person who we run this tournament for out of his Discord, just had a wonderful video on this talking about archetypes. And I think one of the most important things he said that stuck with me is that when it comes to archetypes in fighting games, what you want to look more for is, like, where does a character want to stand, right? That's, like, ultimately usually what defines them. Axel doesn't want to be right next to you usually. He wants to be a little farther, because that's when he can abuse you with sickles, and, like, there's a range where May's anchor won't hit, right? But her chains will. So that's, like, Axel is very much a zoner in terms of, like, when he's far away, he's strong. But he has tools to reset his pressure and stay in your face. But you'll see here, if this pressure backfires, now he's like, yeah, see, he's backing off, back to his range here. That's exactly where he wants to be, right? That was a pretty clean example. Thanks, Treble, for playing along and not just immediately running at her.
Black beats, air resets.
You know, a little sloppy, but we take those. Axel is more mid-range in this game, but, like, it is a farther mid-range than a lot of characters, right? Like, Axel will stand a little bit farther away than Slayer, and that boy's got buns. Talbane roll back down. Look at the damage! Omelette due for fucking Maj, Rob.
So he is from Paris.
Big punish on the burst. That's huge.
Trades with the Dolphin. The not DP.
Not DP completely whiffs. Oh my god, didn't punish it. Mash in the Axel 2K, hoping to squirm his way out of trouble. Will we see an Orca? Will we see an Oracle? Today is blessed, for we have seen an Orca.
Free Willy airing on TBS.
Smoked by the full screen chain, and just like that, treble is 2-1.
Oh, is this winners?
This is winners finals.
Oh my god.
Treble just has to win one more to knock Lament down into the woeful depths of losers bracket.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
And he smoked by the Dolphin. I think he did round start 6H. I think I heard that. Oh my god, the hard to blockables. 2H.
The weird mix-up. Dolphin pushes him into a range where you're not sure if the jump 2H will cross up or not cross up. Big capitalization. That's gonna hurt.
So close to dead is Treble. Okay, keep him in the infinite. Oh my god, next slide. Please coming down with the button, the Dolphin bailout. Dude, when you Dolphin bail out, it's a gun. May just jumps up, takes out her shotgun, fires a 12-gauge round of pure fucking Dolphin straight in your dome. I was trying to remember the scientific name for dolphins, but I totally forget. It's something weird.
Waterous dogginess.
Shut the hell up, Rob.
As you can tell, I never took a biology class past high school.
This has a muff frame. Stood up into it. I wonder if that would have whiffed if she stayed crouching again, or if it was actually at the correct distance. Treble has had difficulty getting those 6Hs. Delphinus.
Oh, they're Piantas.
Really?
Those Mario Sunshine.
Lament is going to take it 2-2. Dude, I wasn't sure if that was like actually the reference in Sunshine. Don't hit me with that. Who knows? It's actually Delphinus? Okay, hold on. Wikipedia, bottlenose, dolphin. Delphinidae Tursiops. Fair enough. Hey, there's a breed of dolphin called Tursiops australis. Wait, do they know it's first of 3? Are they chilling? What are they doing?
I completely got sidetracked by scientific names for dolphins. Is it 2-2 or 3-1?
That was 3? Lament 1? Oh shit, I must have miscounted at some point, everybody. I'm super sorry. Wow, that was rare. Damn. What happened? I thought I was taking score good. Why did no one yell at me? Alright, fair enough. How's it going, Curly?
You actually have bracket locked and loaded today?
Oh my god, people are tagging me into the Solid Bones Piccolo emote. Alright, well, Lament takes it. Lament is going to be chilling up here in Grand Finals. And the losers will fight amongst themselves to determine who goes back in there. Treble says, help me, how do I beat Teleporting May? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I'm crazy. I mean, if people say it was 3 and people are like, that's good, then, like, I'll take it. I thought it was 2-1. Or, 2-2.
Lament, Treble, or Lament. Okay.
Okay. To be fair, yeah, the first game must have just been so fast that I, like, didn't notice. Okay. My bad. Sick. All right. Well, I think we're ready to get on into our loser semis then.
Straight from the Treble's mouth. We got confirmation.
Straight from the Trebly's mouth. Yeah, me and you both star platinum. Mysterious. There was something I was gonna look up. Oh, how many subs do I need for a new Twitch emote slot, actually?
Brown Star 3K. As always, you ladies and gentlemen are top class with the names.
The names are strong. I won't lie to you. Dude, I just realized Noiscin is literally gonna be in, like, the May Gauntlet. Actually, no, it's not true, because he has to fight Axel S. Oh, no! That isn't the prospects you want as a Justice player. Oh, poor Noiscin. I know he deserves it, because he's a dirty Justice player, but, like, that's brutal. Oh, God.
We have to see if the Wallaby will kick the router for him.
It only says, oh, this is not winner's final. This is loser semis.
He's got to pull this one out of his marsupial pouch.
Gev named himself Round Start 3K and did indeed do Round Start 3K. You love to see it. The big counter on the Dolphin. Nice. Oh my god, is this actually gonna be enough to stun? Almost. Nice, so close to stun.
There it is.
That. Still had enough time. Got to get up, back off, bonk him on the head. Oh my god, what the hell is happening, dude?
Just jump H, jump H.
Noiscin is now playing like a May player. You've corrupted him. He's just playing a really weird May skin. This came out last season. He bought the season pass, you know, for like the world tour. Oh boy, we got us to stare down. Overhead kiss. Nobody sees it coming. What?
Anti-air sweep?
What?
Is that how you're feeling, Noiscin?
Kicked her right in the Dolphin.
This man, we can't hear it right now, but he is listening to Men at Work, like all good Australians.
Rob, you can't hear, but I've been playing it all stream.
Oh my god!
Randomly. I'm ready with it.
Proud of you.
Of course you got that Soul TD. She's like his wife. She invented it. Oh my god, what's gonna... God, Geb. What do you mean?
I've said this a lot this stream, and I sound like a broken record. I have no words.
And there's a lot of maze. If anything will rob you of your vocabulary, it's May. And they picked Holy Orders question mark.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's
Playing Guilty Gear, folks.
If that was Blade, it might have won. I wonder. I honestly don't know how that would have reacted. Because I, like, oh, counters the Dolphin immediately stuck in the corner.
Actually, yeah, I think Blade would have won. I think Blade is significantly faster. Just would have smacked her.
But, like, would the whale have stopped? Or would it just kept going and then hit her in recovery?
It would have hit Noiscin after the round was over because...
Oh, you're right. I forgot life was that close. All right, Tiger Shot, jumping up. Michael Blade isn't fast enough.
Okay, seeing that, maybe it's slower than I thought.
You know, the commentator here is like, Michael Blade comes out in 0 frames after the flash. It's also a command grab. Nah, don't work. By this. Getting hit by that.
It's like slide head, but hits fully vertically as well.
Smoked out the air with the Dolphin. Oh my god. Ah! Did you see Geb do an instant chicken block on the way up and then immediately just hit a button? Fun fact, Potemkin can flick Michael Blade. That's actually hilarious. That's so funny. And Geb is 1 round away from taking this over Noiscin.
Ground slides for so fucking long. Good capitalization. Black beats, but we take those.
Black beats, we take those. Usually we disqualify for getting black beats, but we'll allow it to happen.
Getting black beats immediately demotes you to the beginner's bracket.
Oh my god, he won the standoff
Stare
with that.
down.
Trying to go for the
Old
fancy
West
moves.
standoff.
Now, if I was Geb, I'd be a little mind crush from that, because the last time there was a stare down, he overhead kissed, and that time he took the big bet that he wouldn't. Whale goes wide. Cowbane rolling around, catches the toes. It's enough, you know, it's a black beat. It's a little messy, but Noiscin on the board. And I think may have crashed my game. No, we're good.
All right.
please select your character.
1-1, everybody. Geb versus Noiscin.
I mean, think about it, Trin. Australians are dealing with what kind of animals on a daily basis? They're dealing with the most poisonous snakes.
If
The most
Noiscin doesn't,
poisonous bugs.
if Noiscin doesn't win this, his ass goes. He goes ass first into the pain bush. Damn! Don't sentence someone into the pain bush like that. There's like snakes in there.
All I'm saying is Noiscin is like, dolphins ain't shit to me.
The Punji stick. Somebody's been watching some BDG. Back in the corner, dust! Rare. Geb is so good at cycling his rare options at the moment where you exactly don't expect them. Wow, he was going in. That looked like it was a run into an overhead kiss. The whale!
Punished the nukes.
Oh, dust! Noiscin right back at you. The blade whiffs. FB teleport. Not enough. Tiger shot. The whale goes through. What was
I
that?
think he was trying to match 5P, but was holding back and got crossed up into a 6P.
Oh, man. You hate to see it. Michael Sword. Geb just needs 1 round to take this over Noiscin. Noiscin, one of our last holdouts against the main man, is too far away for the dust. This is the same stage where Geb stunned and taunted Noiscin. Don't bring that up now. Don't curse him. What are you doing to my boy? The overhead kiss invul straight through the burst. Wasn't in time to punish. Bursted to keep the corner control. Oh my god, the mash. And the immediate mash back from Geb. 3K as an anti-air, catches the toes.
Doing some KOF anti-airs.
And air the tech out. FB teleport goes wide. Geb spends the cash on the whale. Nothing.
You gotta be so scared when Geb has 50 meter.
Geb does still have the meter advantage. He does have Dolphin Bail. That's available. Doesn't even need it. Geb finds the air hit. Noiscin is gonna go out at this point in the tournament, everybody. But losers semis definitely had a good show tonight. Shoutouts to our boy. Let's play a sad version of Men at Work now.
I actually need to hear this. Hold on, let me delay my unmuting so I don't hear my own goddamn voice. I heard it.
Good news, he's banned from the beginner's bracket now. He would have been anyway. This is so funny. Chad, I cracked myself up.
Oh yeah.
Good MIDI.
Thank you very much, by the way. General Jenkins. Big follow. That's the second Jenkins we've had follow us today. And everybody, we're going to be getting into our winners, finals. Sorry, losers, finals. They're winners in my heart.
Noiscin putting up the Yoheis. You did good, Noiscin.
It's going to be Geb versus PG Treble. Losers finals. Everybody, once again, I'm going to have to ask you, please make some noise here at this time. Zoom, as we get on into it. Those names are not right.
Calling yourself Venom player and picking May. You just want me to root against you, don't you, Geb?
Yeah.
Heaven or hell? Do one. Let's rock.
I got the overhead kiss. Gonna get the side switch off this. Doesn't really get the combo off it, though.
It was
You know-
a weird screen position. Just because overhead kiss does that, like, corner wall bounce, he, like, threw him into the corner, wasn't sure what he was going to get, just kind of did, okay, I'm going to do close S and nothing else.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my god, just blasted it back. Wasn't sure what the hell he was going to be able to do with that pickup. May is a Venom pool ball, if you think about it. I don't disagree. Beats the counter, still going! Gotta get the plus frames off the... Oh! Canceled it.
Who said that May players just want to be a hitbox?
I don't know, but you know what I say? Yes! Our girl exploded. Treble takes it from the skin of defeat. Obama, Sajam, Jesus? Jesus said that May players just want to be a hitbox? I can't believe our boy said that.
Okay, we got confirmation from Sajam himself saying it was Obama.
Obama.
Okay. Credit where credit is due. I'll add it to my works cited.
Obama was quoting Jesus, now that makes more sense. Good jump over the unblockable. Weird that he jumped backwards though instead of forwards, but maybe he wanted to stay safe in case it was fake. Surprise amount of restraint, if so, from Geb. Back in the corner, getting propellered. Geb down most of his life. All right, he's gonna have one chance here off these plus frames.
I'm shocked that propeller didn't kill, by the way.
Wow, I'm surprised that 2K didn't kill, but the Renson do.
Oh
Treble takes
yeah.
the first
Gust
one.
is strong in this game.
It like comes up whenever it wants to, just like how Bubble Tea comes up. To thank you for the big follow, appreciate it. 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. Shit, and they're coming straight from the ocean,
Oh
hypocrite.
yeah.
Just like Kyofiro? I tried. Forgive me.
Heaven or
Whoops.
hell? Do one. Let's rock.
Yeah. Immediate round start. You know, May has round start 3K, Axel has round start Zoopity Doop. I don't know the name of that move. I'm not convinced any of you in chat know the name of that move, so don't try. But if you want to make one up, please do so now. I'm going to stick with Zoopity Doop. Good air throw from Treble.
Excellent pressure. FRC's back into the 6H. But Geb wanting no part of that corner.
A move where Axel flips behind you and then shoots out the sickle. I don't know if it has a name. Did the developers intend for it to be in that game? No, Starship I just called Dudley Thunderbolt because it looks like Thunderbolt. Weird trade there with the dust, gets the hard knockdown because it was a counter hit. The whale, was that Chipp?
No, that was Matt.
6H over, she's too small, boy. She can't ride roller coasters. She needs to drink more milk.
Didn't eat her vegetables, spent all her time eating raw fish with the dolphins.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work out developmentally. Takes the FRC with the Renson, keeping the pressure going. Geb gets smoked out the air. Jumps away from the overhead kiss, immediate burst.
Was expecting a jump, I guess? The not DP.
You know, in a game with this amount of variable wake-up timings, it works. FRC Renson, look at Geb. The 6H was actually spaced out enough to hit.
Those FRCs, that pressure was clean.
You know, she may be too short to ride roller coasters, but that was like the teacup ride. That one was alive. Uh-oh. Next slide, please.
Ooh.
Good animations going on. Okay, May's mad. All right, let's take stock of the situation. Meaty.
Oh yeah.
Big follow from Jathunder.
Look at those angry eyebrows on Axel.
6H. Is this going to go over, chat? Place your bets now. I'm going to say this is going to go wide. It's going over. Geb takes to the skies. Now doing a jump kick.
This is some Manhattan clam chowder.
And something happened. Who won? Help. I think you're still playing. Guilty Gear.
All right, what happened?
They're already back in it, so we don't even have the match.
Oh no, there's Treble riding up.
I've got to get in there.
Unless it's like taking their inputs mid-match.
That would be really funny. Geb took it? Okay, so Geb's up 1. It's 1-1. Okay, we're getting into the next one, everybody. Video games! This is weird. I've never had these lobby problems before. And it's like specifically treble. Oh, I gotta get in there! Never heard that? I love that line. It's alright, it's 1-1. I guess it's a throw.
Cross up Dolphin.
Oh, invincibility of overhead kiss again, making the burst totally whip. If you don't know, May's overhead kiss is invul about in the middle of it. It's not invul on startup, but like towards the middle it is. Oh my god. Dude, Treble has lost so much life from just dolphins directly in the face. It's bad for you. You know, dolphins tend to have a lot of mercury in them. It's not good meat. Treble takes the first one. Dude, what did I say? May can start with round start 3K. Axel can start with round start Zoopity Boop.
I'm pretty sure that move is called Nothing Personnel.
Well, someone said it was called Nothing Personnel Might. I find that funny.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing personnel then might. It's gonna have to hit you in the butt. Sorry, the bum. I'm not a very good Brit. Come down to big...
False Brit, you're from Wales.
What? Wait, how did they side switch? Am I crazy? That was weird.
I've seen so much weird shit from May tonight, like... nothing shocks me anymore.
Armor through. A lot of damage. And flung him out the other way. Who needs the corner? Oh my god, you got a cross-up license. Yeah, it's right here, officer. Oh, very well then. As characters who get around cross-up protection in games that are supposed to have it. Burst, and he immediately air dashes in, trying to seize the round.
Oh, that could have been so much damage.
Chicken blocks a 6-8. Didn't even have time to burst. I don't even know if he wanted to in that situation. That would have been so bad.
I think it was smart to hold on to it for this round.
I think it's so for sure. I think he realized he was just dead. Quick air confirm. Dolphins over the 2H.
Big trade on the jump S.
The fake DP completely baited. The empty jump throw again. A third time.
The triple.
Geb clowning, schmoovin', 3K'ing out. Not a WEEBCUP without Geb doing some clown ass shit, and there it is. The whale instant to the dolphin, the humanity. The aquatic mammals. Geb, 2-1 over treble. Is this Geb's night? Whale when he pressed? That's actually good advice, though. That's not a meme. The whale's name is Michael? Does Justice have his sword? Is he trying to get it back? Is that the lore?
It's the lore now. Air through.
Get absolutely smoked. The hard reads. My man didn't have his cross-up license. He got arrested. Oh, huge jump in. God, did so much damage, even though it was just 3 quick hits.
He thought he was already getting hit. He was mashing tech with that flashing FD. There it is.
Bail out on the dolphin. Dude, Geb is starting to incorporate the spooky stuff into his gameplay, and I don't like it. Geb is too powerful. Treble's got a dig deep Talbane roll. Who expects it? Treble's having such difficulty navigating this matchup with Geb just doing whatever the hell he wants. 6H! Oh, it's enough! Oh my god! Geb is 1 round away from knocking Treble out of this tournament in 3rd place.
Did you guys know that May does pretty good damage? Little known fact about this game.
Gold burst goes wide. All right, Geb shenanigans not working this round so far. Looking all treble.
He tried to get cheeky with the empty jump throw again, but Treble was having none of it.
And I'm here to thank the big party of 13 coming from Lord Polar Blair. How's it going? Hope whatever you were doing was good. Was it a tournament? Was it just casual gaming?
I think it's Polar Bear. Like bear is in like.
Oh my
back
god,
air.
I always thought it was Polar Blair.
Oh no.
I've commentated with them and I don't remember that. I'm sorry. I think I mispronounced your name on commentary. Why didn't you correct me? What's good, Polar Bear? Hope you're doing good. Thanks, ENL Crabtree, for the big follow. Appreciate it. Geb is already down a huge amount of life in this match. This is looking all treble, unless Geb can do something to really whip this around. Geb, no burst. RC's a Talbane roll to get the quick combo. Not quite enough to cement any sort of momentum.
Jump 2H, changing the jump arc, moving around the chains of love.
But the
Treble still having none of it.
But the chains of love are ultimate, and they will be the death of all of us. It is 2-2. Tied up going into this last match. You always read Blair too? Okay, I guess I'm not crazy. Anyway, thanks for the big raid. A party of 13 is pretty large. You know, we're running out of food tonight here at the restaurant. We do have 1 half-empty bag of Lay's barbecue chips. Not like a big one, like a tiny one. You can split that amongst yourselves. That'll be $50.
We had a lot of frozen shrimp, like frozen raw shrimp, but all the May players, Dolphins, ate them all.
Yeah, we are now out of shrimp. We got nothing.
That being said, half a bag of barbecue chips for $50, that's a steal.
Geb dropping the big Totsugeki in chat. Yeah, gratuity's already been included. It's a big enough table size. You got to pay gratuity. All right, everybody. Last match between these two losers finals between Geb and Treble.
Heaven or hell? 2, 1.
Yeah, they're the chips at the Dunkin'. Imagine walking into a Dunkin' and they're like, yes, sir, we have a table for you in the back.
There's gotta be like somewhere in the world, some kind of like gimmick Dunkin' where it's bougie as hell.
Oh, big 6H! Oh my god, my man is just bailing out on these Dolphins. He doesn't believe in any of them. Big chicken block. Oh my god, the damage is racking up so fast. Stuck in the corner, the delayed pressure from Geb. 6H goes wide. Okay, Treble has a chance. Axel can make these comebacks happen, but Geb does have 50 meter, which is going to make any sort of Oki situation where he's on the ground way scarier. Comes down. It's enough. The quick 2K 2D. I can't talk anymore. I'm getting too into it. Geb, one round away again from taking this over Treble. Can Treble turn this around? That's a good
Hit
start.
him with the yes.
The fake DP didn't work. It's fake.
Treble tried to say yes. Geb said no.
Jumping with the big JH, the FRC. And the quick corner
Can I
pressure.
say, Treble has been clean with these FRCs today.
He's been clean with them as we're going into double Luigi. 2 people in the hot tub sharing a Dunkin' Donuts caramel latte. Final round between these two. Oh, try to punish the... Dude, the Dolphin recovers so fast. That fast-ass 5K didn't even hit. FRC.
I think Geb's been trying to like chicken block like the 6H to try and get like a plus frame situation, and he's just getting clipped by those 2Ds.
Yeah, for sure. Overhead kiss goes wide. Not a big punish, though. Bails out. Overhead kiss. Dolphin all around. Oh my god, I think that only hit because he extended his hurt box. The anti-air, not enough. Geb has a little bit of life. Will there be a whale? Will there be a whale? There is a whale. It is blocked. Dolphin it in. The punish with 2H. And just like that, Treble is gonna take it over Geb. 3-2. You know, Rob, it's a shame that in our losers finals match, ooh, somebody redeemed the big dude. Hold on, I gotta get my duder in my closet. 1 second. Rob, keep him busy.
Oh yeah.
Posture check, chat. Sit up, shoulders back. Also stay hydrated. I hope you're doing well. Everybody big sit.
All right. Ricken. Deeming the big dude. Oh, I'm not on camera. Where am I?
Tell us a fun Venom fact. Okay. Did you guys know that,
Rob, shut up. I'm
Or-
about to do.
Okay.
Thank you, Ricken, for redeeming the big dude. That one's for you. All right, what's your fun Venom fact?
Okay, my fun Venom fact is Force Break Mad Struggle. It's not something you often see, not the move itself, but a situation you don't often see with it is raw Force Break Mad Struggle. If you're sharp, you can hit confirm it and be like, oh, it's blocked. I still have my air actions, and you can air dash the fuck in.
That's mean. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, everybody, more importantly, make some damn noise. We are going into... Oops, I put something wrong. We're going into grand finals. Lament versus Treble. This is going to be first to 3. May versus Axel once again in grandiole finals.
2, 1, let's rock.
You know, Rob, it's a shame that in the middle of Losers Finals, Geb got thrown out of the Dunkin' Donuts for jumping up on top of our table and shotgunning an entire hot cup of coffee into the ceiling fan.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's because he, like, stole all of the stale bagels and, like, arranged them into a dolphin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's unclear why he's banned. It's a shame Geb won't be able to come back. But who will be able to come back is Crimson Demon. Thanks for the big follow. Anyway, getting into the match, they're already a huge slugfest. Jackhound, is that gonna be enough? It's not. Trouble, so close to dead, but still barely alive. Bail out Dolphin. Big punish, the 6H just to keep the pressure going.
Trying to space control, just moving under the 5 key. He whiffed the counter. He countered the broken dolphin. And it went wide. The dust anti-air?
Yeah, looks like he was trying to jump up there. The Dustin, the fake DP works against the 6H.
This has been working enough. I'm actually going to check Dust Loop to see if it has in both frames.
Did that actually just cross up in the corner chat room? Is that what we just saw? Lament takes the first one quickly with the cross up corner dolphin.
Okay. It's above the feet invuln and throw invuln.
Okay, so it would probably beat a lot of stuff.
It is better than I expected.
That. Who knew? Probably trouble.
We're still calling it a fake DP.
What the move's called. What's a very British word for fake? The dash up throw keeps the pressure solid. Lament stuck in the corner. Phony? That's pretty British.
Rubbish.
Rubbish? Okay, no, I kind of like loony. It's a loony DP. Yeah, I'm with that. It's too good to be rubbish.
Yeah, you're right.
Overhead kiss.
My concern with loony, though, is since we're so close to Space Jam, are we going to get DMCA?
For saying the word loony?
Man, WB is fucking fierce with that shit. You don't want to fuck with that.
Also, it's not how Looney Tunes is spelled, Rob.
Oh, you're right. Copyrightedly distinct. The best kind of distinct.
We're safe. Anyway, there is a match going on. Sorry, I got distracted. Round start 3K, the God, overhead kiss.
Something I wanted to comment on before, but I missed my opportunity. Treble actually started with round start 6H to beat the round start 3K.
The adaptations. Treble stuck blocking a little bit, but good defense gets out of the corner.
We got big yawn into big pressure.
A real chamois. Cod swallop? What the fuck is cod swallop?
Are you just Googling British words?
Lament is the only person who actually has any legal grounds here. Y'all are just cheating. The Axel Bomber combo's a rarity. Air throw keeper in. Blocks the gold burst. Treble still has the advantage. Oh,
Clips the legs.
Spin to win. What a comeback from Treble. Signs of life. Again, an air
Big
throw.
air throw. May jumping so fast that even on the plus frames from 6H, 5K will whiff.
The 2 hits, but the clash works out in Treble's favor. Axel the God. 6H. FRC takes the throw. Looks like he kind of missed a super jump there. I think it could have kept that combo going. The FRC is going to let Treble take that match. Look at him go.
Looking clean. Looking clean. He just got his denim jacket back from the dry cleaners.
He's got his watchtower back from the clock cleaner.
Heaven or hell. 2, 1, let's rock.
Oh! He went into it so fast. Dude, he went for the Yomi anti-air. He was just anticipating it. His buttons are not working. He's just navigating the space. Lament.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't count. Monkey's on fires. Drop following with the big follow. Snow Monkey Funky. Is this your opposite? Is this your demon?
It's the opposite to both me and Flam.
Yeah. What's
Meaning by proxy, there are in fact 2 flaming monkeys.
Wow, look at that. Big jump over the command grab, flying in treble, low on life, danger situation, dead angle. And he makes something of it. The smart reset into throw. Treble has been so good at that. You like the stage a lot? It's a good stage. Smoked out the air, the reactions. Oh my god, I'm surprised Treble didn't air throw. Oh my god, is this gonna happen? Treble, again with the huge comebacks. What is with the guile factor from Treble?
The classic 5K into overhead. Overhead kiss, that is, not an actual overhead.
Dolphins. And Treble's already down a million billion life, but we've seen it time and time again. Life does not matter to this man. He will not stop going in. Until he's dead like that. Then he'll stop. Last round of this match.
Wanted no part of that counter hit jump H. That would have been so much damage.
That would have been a bad way to start the day.
That's like waking up, rolling out of bed into oncoming traffic.
Oh, hit out of the air by the dust, but that's actually, he got to forward tech out of the corner. Not a bad trade at all.
As you were saying that, they traded corners like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Treble bleeding. Stuns racked up, health's racked up. Okay. Takes the burst. Can Treble make something happen? It's happening! Oh my god, really? Again? Almost.
Did get the bomber. There it is.
He
Just
did it!
about, didn't he?
My god, this man is the comeback king! Holy shit, Treble is 2-1 over Lament right now in this bracket reset.
He has Guile's theme in MIDI playing from his beeper.
Rob, again, you're not in a stream. That just happened in real life.
Oh, goddamn.
I have it ready.
Well, good to know that I was right.
Unfortunately, we're the same person. We have the same sense of humor. Stuck in the corner. Okay, Treble taking the brunt of this immediate round start pain. FRC.
The FRC to punish the attempted punish.
Damn, that's cold. Talbane rolling around. He tried a 2K under it. Not a punish. Dolphin. Bad spot. And the 5P. Gonna take it. Lament. Takes the first round. Yeah, will our hero overcome the ocean? You know, we're in the final part of this manga, but will it have a good ending for our boy? Or will this be one of those mangas where the creator is like, I'm sick of stories where the hero wins? Let's find out. Overhead kiss.
Nah, this is gonna be like the Boo Saga where Gohan got screwed. Yeah,
Don't
Get's
curse
gonna
him.
show up again as the actual final boss.
Yeah, or we get stuck in a boat for 10 years. That's the worst ending. Oh my god, huge 6H. Okay. Treble again in a pressury situation.
Tried to run up throw.
All of the anti-airs whiffed. Like, did you see how many anti-airs whiffed?
That's May. She's in the air and not in the air at the same time. She's in a quantum state of airborneness.
It was like 20, like just like nope, 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 and then he got hit. Schrodinger's dolphin. Yeah, it's the character you should never jump in again versus the character you should never try to anti-air. It's what I'm saying. Wow, 2K'd under it. Now everybody, it's 2-2. As a reminder, if Lament wins this, that's it. We're done. GG's, literally. But if Treble wins this, it will reset. And then they'll have to play another first of 3. Okay, gets the anti-air. That dead zone right above Axel, so exploitable.
FRC into the stun?
Oh my god, Treble's gotta dig deep. I don't know if he's burned himself out from those 1 pixel comebacks. He's gotta find something. Otherwise, Lament is just gonna roll over him. Okay, burst in the corner, immediate forward tech to avoid the chains of love. Oh my god, knockdown. Is this gonna be a perfect? Okay, jumps over the overhead kiss. Jump in immediately. Treble, down a lot of life. I tried, chat. I tried to will it into happening with the Guile theme. But alas.
You just cursed him with that.
It did not happen. Lament is gonna take it 3-2.
That was clean, though.
That was clean. That was actually really sick. Lament's May is looking good as hell. Definitely has a bit of the technical side of May down. But that was great.
Not only technical side with like the FRCs on the up dolphin, but really good burst positioning, I will say. It's hard to burst Axel in a lot of situations. Lament, like 5 for 5, bursted like the 2H vacuum into the Rensen. And just managed to barely clip Axel. Really good awareness in this matchup, I gotta say.
Yeah, for sure. That was really, really great. Just incredible movement and play from both of our players here. Yeah, I think we're gonna host Magic Pixel. That sounds fun. Y'all come from Sajam, we'll end at Sajam. We gotta pay it forward. Sajam always raids me and I never raid him back.
Completing the cycle.
Treble
you did good, Treble.
Treble, that was great. It didn't start yet, so we're gonna wait for it to start before we throw in the raid. So we're gonna wait for it to start. Sorry about that. Let's think. Yeah, those are some great games, some GGs to be sure. Thanks everyone for playing. I hope you had a good time. For everybody who played, who's a little more maybe on like the learning side, if you got like 2-0'd or something like that, hope you had some fun sets. I hope you're looking to play some of the people down in LFG in the Discord. They're always down for, they're fiending every hour of the day for some games. Yeah, you and Lament are both banned from the beginner. Get out of here. Glad to hear it was fun. Lament says, thanks to everyone who played and streamed. Well, thank you, Lament. I'll take that. All right, Robert. Any last words from you?
You know, I was gonna quote Tomato Anus, but I forgot the actual full quote. So, everyone just know that you are loved. Drink water.
All right, fair enough. A surprisingly wholesome ending from a vending player.
I take offense to that.
I'm just kidding. All right, Rob, we're gonna hunt some monsters later. Be ready.
Hell yeah.
All right, see you later, dude.
All right, bye-bye.
Bam. All right, just me chat. We're just waiting here for Sajam to go live with Magic Pixel. And we're going to drop in the big raid. D&D is tight. I'm looking forward to playing D&D. I personally... Oh, we just did? Okay, sick. We'll drop you off. I personally don't like the online D&D, but shout out to Sajam for doing it. All right, let's play our little outro here. If you're new here and you've never seen it before, stick around. And as a little game that we play, while we're playing this outro, whenever you see a character that is you, shout it out. Say, that's me. All right? And remember, everybody, no matter what, the good times or the bad. Oops. Oh, no. Sorry. Scuffed. There we go. We'll always have this. We'll always have Uno. Bap, bap, bap. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out, for chilling with us tonight. Okay, let me toss y'all over to Sajam. As soon as I remember how to do that. Go here. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for Street Fighter. For the record, if y'all are like Guilty Gear players or just general fighting game players and you haven't seen Street Fighter V in a while, I strongly encourage you all to drop by tomorrow and just watch it. Street Fighter V is probably super different than you remembered if you only watched it like towards the beginning. I think it's a super sick game. If you haven't given it a shot, at least to watch it in a while, I'd definitely recommend stopping by. It should be really, really fun. It's going to be unrestricted, and we do get some really sick players. So stop by tomorrow if you want for some Street Fighter V, but I'll catch y'all next week for some Ryan Hunter action, some Guilty Gear beginner stuff. So go tell Sajam I said hi. This is really funny. We did it. Full circle. And I'll catch y'all later, okay? Tomorrow's Hoop Cup, yeah. All right. Adios, gamers.